Hello, hello, hello. We are live here today. Welcome here to Ladies Night Hot Relationship Topics. We are live here. Please join us. Let me go ahead and make a quick note here on my page. It's been a while, since last week. How you doing? Go ahead and share this here. It's Ladies Night. So, Ladies Night Hot Relationship Topics. How you doing? How you doing? What's up?
No. What do you want?
Hello, hello there. How you doing? How you doing, folks? Welcome here to Ladies Night Hot Relationship Topic. I'd like to welcome you all here. Go ahead and share this.
Oh,
How are you, Lofty?
I'm good.
you
One
look like
second.
it look like you just waking up. All right,
Yes, I was up.
take
You're
your
cold.
yeah, take your time. Let's continue to share. All right, folks, please tune in. We are live right now. We are live right now on Current Situation Media page. This is where you can find us. This is where you can find the show training right now. We are live on the Current Situation Media page. So go ahead and tune in here. Tonight we have some interesting topics. We got two interesting topics. Two interesting topics here to discuss. Is Ladies Night. So that means here we going to discuss relationship topic. I'm going to go ahead and share this here. So go ahead and tune in here. So if you want to join us live here, we are live streaming from the Current Situation Media page only. So yeah, so let's start this show here. It's gonna be interesting. Would you date your best friend ex? That's our first discussion. Would you date your best friend ex? Let's go ahead and share this here. So remember now we are live here from the Current Situation Media page. So go ahead and join us here as we share this to other Facebook page. So hope you tune in and hope you share this. And we will have our panelists. They will be joining us. Compliment of the season. Happy holiday, Lofty. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good.
Yeah,
Merry Christmas, everyone.
yeah. Yeah, Merry Christmas, everyone. We are live streaming from the Current Situation Media page here. We are not on my personal page. So we just posted a message for you guys to join us here on the Current Situation Media page. This is the page where we usually discuss the ladies' night. So Lofty, go ahead and share. Thank you for being on time. I appreciate that. You always on time here. We appreciate it. So, folks, share this page. Tell the folks that ladies' night is on. If you missed our last week episode, you missed a lot. Trust me. Last week episode was fun, fun, fun. So if you missed last week episode, you don't want to miss this tonight episode. So go ahead and share and join the ladies' night discussion. Is going to be interesting. It's going to be very interactive and it's also going to be entertaining. You know, we took some time off from discussing politics due to the holiday season and join us tonight. It's going to be fun here. We have our female panelists here. They will be coming on soon. Sarah will be joining us here. Folks, if you missed last week, you don't want to miss tonight. We have two of our co-hosts here. And welcome, Sarah.
Hi, how are you guys doing?
Hello. Compliment
You
of the
probably won't
season.
see me on camera because I am like driving, but I have my phone on my dashboard, so
Okay, take
but
your time.
I can't access it. But I can talk though, so
Okay, yeah, yeah. And safety is important.
oh yeah, for sure. And then plus I have my headphones on my AirPods.
Okay, thank you. Safety is important. Yeah, you know, we rather you drive home safely, and you know, the people will hear your audio. And so we will start here. So first, I would like to, ask you guys, how was the Christmas? Everybody like some people like okay, they can't wait for Christmas over. Some people don't like Christmas. Some people love Christmas. The first, how are your Christmas? Let's start with Love How are your Christmas?
She's on mute. Lefty, you're on mute.
Let's go.
I think she just noticed.
Uh,
Yeah. I mean, it was great for the kids. But the downside for me is that I'm totally broke. I don't have any money because I spent on a girl.
yeah.
But I'm happy I did because they were all happy. But Christmas was great for me.
How many you spend on a present?
Oh my God, AJ, like, I'm telling you, I'm broke. That's how much I spent.
Wow. Yeah, because it's the tradition. Most of the kids, things that they wish for, usually they expect to get it on Christmas.
Hmm.
Yeah, because they expect their parents. They don't care what our parents go through. They want to when they wake up, they want to see something underneath the Christmas tree. I mean, when I was little, when Christmas and New Year coming or July 26th, I expect my parents to buy me a lot of stuff, and they go the extra mile to buy stuff for us. So we used to it. So Sarah, how was your Christmas?
I mean, my Christmas was okay. It was good. I mean, I can't complain. I'm alive, and I had food to eat and shelter. So I don't really expect much for Christmas, except when I was little, yeah. But as far as now goes, I'm just an adult and I just try to live each day by day and just expect nothing much, nothing less. So
I like that. Nothing much, nothing less. Day by
I just
day. Yeah.
appreciate every little thing. It doesn't matter.
All right. Did you did you purchase a lot of stuff for your nieces, your nephew, or were you able to
I
buy like
mean,
was anyone
I
of the
just mostly, I sent money back home and then just give gifts to whoever I needed to give gifts to. But other than that, spending is every day, anyways.
yeah, I like that. Spending is every day, Spending is every day. Whether you live in Liberia or you live in a
Or
part of
here,
spending is every day.
it's a lot of money, but it is what it is.
Yeah. So do you feel like the Christmas is over that weight just off your shoulder Lofty?
Say that again. Sorry.
Do you feel like right now Christmas is over and the weight get off your shoulder? Like you like taking a deep breath and like, okay, at least that weight off my shoulder.
Definitely, yeah.
Yeah,
Christmas over. I don't have to celebrate anything until April again. So I have a long time. So, yes, it's a relief.
it's a relief. I like
Yeah.
that. It's a relief. What about you, Sarah? Is there a relief for you or you just love Christmas?
I mean, Christmas is like growing up in the United States. Christmas is really not over till the snow is over. You know how when people leave all their lights on and leave like decorations on. So the Christmas vibe is still there. It's still gonna be there. But other than that, as far as like spent like family time that you're like basically forced to be at, is over all that stuff. So
And this is what I noticed about Christmas, guys. Since I've been in the United States, like I said, my son is 22 years old. I can always tell how long I've been here by my son's age. This is my first Christmas I spent with all snow. What do you guys?
really,
Yes,
that's not no. I think I've spent Christmas without snow.
I have not.
Like couple
Since I've
really?
been in the United States, this is my first Christmas with all snow. Like
Are you
no.
sure you're remembering?
Ah. What about you, Lofty?
You're on mute. You're on mute.
Always on
I
mute.
think
We're not
you're on mute.
getting you.
You.
Lucky you always on mute.
Yeah, sorry, oh, I was sleeping. But
It's
yeah, I
okay.
think this is my second snow. I mean, Christmas without snow in Iowa, and this is my third because my first snow in Kentucky, it was not. There was no snow
Yeah,
in Kentucky. It doesn't really snow because it's down south,
yeah.
so we don't really get that much snow.
Yeah, this is my first Christmas. Maybe some Christmas came where there was snow, but I don't have no recollection of that. Yeah,
Right.
There
yeah.
was few Christmas that came that had no snow.
Oh, okay.
Because like I know that everybody was wishing for like a white Christmas, but
Yeah,
we didn't get it. It just mostly rained. I mean, for the past couple of years, Iowa's been raining like every like winter now.
yep.
It hasn't really been snow, which would thank God for that.
Wow. Well, anyway, we bless God for the holiday season. Thank you, ladies, for taking time of your busy schedule. And I'm happy that you guys are back. Happy everyone, enjoy the Christmas, the holiday season, compliment of the season here. We are Christian. We embrace Christmas. We celebrate
Hmm.
Christmas. Other people don't, but it's up to them. We cannot question them.
Oh yeah, nope.
Yeah. Some people don't celebrate birthday. You can still can question them. Yeah, but
Mm-mm.
we will have a Christmas discussion maybe some other time next week. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, welcome here to Current Situation Media, Ladies Night. The segment is called Ladies Night at Relationship Topics. All right, we are here with two of our panelists. Our panelists are usually our co-hosts. We have more panelists who might be joining us here due to their schedule. And also the audience that are watching here, feel free to ask for the link to come on if you are ready to open up. Usually our segment here we discuss topics that is what reality. We generalize. We do not discuss people personal business. If you want to use yourself as reference, like how I do and sometimes love to do, it's okay. We
Right.
don't have to. If you want to generalize this topic, that's fine. But we don't discuss any personal people here. This is not a gossip network. This is entertainment, interaction, and informative. At the end of our show, people learn,
Yes.
listen. Eventually next year we'll be bringing some doctors on to give some advice on relationship. Yeah, we're trying to upgrade the network. Yeah, so you can also donate to Current Situation Media at the phone number that is on here for see situations. Yeah. So our topic tonight, we have two topics tonight, a very, very interesting topic. So we're going to introduce this topic here. Our first topic here is would you date or marry your best friend ex? That's a hard one. We're gonna tackle and we're gonna tackle this for 1 hour. And the audience, one of the reasons our show is so unique is we don't want to do the talking because we are panelists or co-hosts. No. We engage the audience. The audience want to come on and
Yes,
open.
sir.
I want to learn from the audience. So we ask the question, we start discussing, and we ask the audience to opine as well to contribute the ideas. All right. So would you date your best friend ex? That's a hard one. Let's start with Sarah.
Funny thing is, before we hop on this show, I like literally read that question. I'm like, dang. But like personally, I wouldn't do it. But I've heard of stories and I've seen like situations where like I mean we're human beings at the end of the day. Okay, your best friends is not blood. You guys are friends. I know that it might seem like a betrayal, but we live in a world where anything can happen. Honestly, anything can happen, and you cannot help who you love sometimes either. So, with that being said, it is a possibility that you can date your best friend's ex. You can, because I've seen a situation where these girls that were friends, I guess they were not really like best friends, but they were like really close enough to be like, having a bond and know each other's secret and things like that. So, like, her friend broke up with this guy and she moved away. But through their situation of breaking up and things like that, the guy went to her for like, a shoulder to cry on. Because honestly, it takes two to tango. So you cannot just leave it on one person's shoulder. You cannot just leave it on the best friend's shoulder. You have to blame the guy too at the same time, whether vice versa. either way it goes. So when she moved away, this guy became fond of her friend. When he became fond of a friend, they started, like hanging out, talking. They were just friends at first
Right.
because, things happen unexpectedly and people fall in love in the most crazy, stupidest way, whether you like it or not. Love has a blind eye, especially if you've been going to somebody, sharing your secret with and like, having a shoulder to cry on and things like that. Like you become fond of that person and your brain started like going mix up, going south, going east, going west, going north, and all different direction, and you fall in love with this person. Like personally, I said I wouldn't do it because then I feel awkward, because then how am I supposed to invite my friend to that wedding? Especially if I want them a part of the wedding. My intake on that is like life happens and things happen. Like in certain cases it's not right, in certain cases it might be okay. So either way, I am biased into this question. I don't know, I'm very biased into that question because like I said, things happen, life happen, and people fall in love in the most craziest way, craziest
Wow.
places with craziest people. So
So it boils
because
down to even though it happens, but for you, you will not date your best friend ex if your best friend separate with from that guy and they've been broke up for like 5 years, but you and your best friend are still best friends, and for some reason the guy started to like you and you try to feel the vibe back, but you were not dating just because of your best friend. Am I correct?
yeah, I wouldn't, because I'm a person. Before I even enter a room or even scope, like as women in general, we already know when guy likes us. So I try to like bring on that tension of like try to push them away, try to bring everything to de-escalate the situation. Because sometimes, like I said, it takes two to tango. It depends if I encourage it, honestly. So in order for me to avoid trouble, avoid guilt, because it's easy to pull my guilt string, I just kind of de-escalate the situation by, bringing different kind of topic or hanging out less or talking to them less and things like that. That's the way I do it. So I wouldn't personally do it just for relationship wise, because you don't know when you will need somebody's help or meet somebody somewhere. Because one thing that as human beings, you do not want to leave bad blood somewhere.
Right.
It's a
Okay.
bad order.
All right. Thank you for your input, Sarah. Lofty, would you date your best friend ex if your best friend and her her man separates, maybe in a 5 6 years, but you and that girl still maintain that relationship, and this guy, he start to like you, would you date him?
Personally, no, I wouldn't date anybody my friend have been with. I wouldn't do that because people will say don't hinder your true love because of your friend used to be with him. But I said no because animosity. Like if my friend had dated someone and then I decide to be with that person, it will always be that animosity between that person and me. Even if she or he doesn't show it, I know they won't be happy with me because seeing me happy with someone that they were with before and wasn't happy, and now I'm with this person and I'm happy. Oh no, that's not. Mm-mm.
Lofty, well, how would that be animosity? Your best friend now dating a new guy that she married in love with, and her ex is single on the market, and you single, and you're both met, and this guy really really like you. So are you suppose this guy is your going to be your future husband, your true love, the guy that will bring happiness to you, and your best friend is happy with another guy, but because you
Mhm.
date this guy, you will let that slide, or you would just let us say, what, my best friend used to date you. I can't really find, I will not make you my true love. Would you rather do that just because? And your
Yeah,
best
AJ, women, we are very funny. Even if she doesn't want to show you that she's angry or mad at you for dating her ex,
yeah.
trust me, deep down inside, 75% of the time, she's not happy that you are with that guy.
Hmm.
So, like, no, I wouldn't want to put myself in that position because I will have to deal with all the backlash from her and her friends. She may not tell me to my face that Lofty, I'm angry with you for dating my ex, but she might be telling other people. And anywhere I go, I will have to be looking over my shoulder because it's just plain out wrong. To be honest, it's just wrong dating your friend ex. There's no it's not gonna be peace in the with yourself. Because just saying that, okay, look, I with my friend, he wasn't doing this with my friend, but now look at how he treated me. It just for peace sake, again, once again, for peace sake, I wouldn't date my friend X because we'll always have that problem going on. Even if she doesn't show it to me, it will still be that problem inside. So
Maybe
to avoid all of that, I wouldn't date my friend X.
maybe Rachel might have a different point of view. But before Rachel come in, I would like to welcome all our viewers here. Welcome Crew Queen, my sister Lazy, my picking Mark Brewer, and other folks that are joining us here, and my sister from Sioux Falls here, Miss Moa. Shirley Moa and other those that are joining us. I tag you guys the link, Mark, Lazy. If y'all want to come on, just like Richard just came on, y'all want to come on, y'all just click that link. If you're using a iPhone, you can copy and paste in Safari. If you're using Android, it can bring you straight on here. But interesting topic. We're going to discuss this one for 1 hour. Then from there, we'll move to our next discussion. Hey, Rachel, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
So, Rachel, tell us where you're calling from here, your state of residence.
I'm calling from North Dakota.
North Dakota in the building. Welcome, welcome. Is this your first time on current situation?
Yes, and I'm excited.
All right, thank you. Yeah, join the show. Yeah, this segment every Wednesday is called Ladies Night Heart Relationship Topic. So we are discussing would you date your best friend ex, Rachel?
For me, it depends the level of friendship because there are some friendship it's like family. So if I have like a real buddy, like a friend, like family where I saw how that relationship started and that person ex is like an in-law to me, I can never date that person. But if it's like just like ordinary friend in general, it's not a bad thing. It's just about the way people view it to be to date somebody ex, and it also depend on the type of friend, their friend.
Hmm. So, Rachel, are you telling me that if your best friend is most like your family, maybe you'll have some kind of blood related, but she is your best friend? Because you know how in some family, like my cousin, rest in peace, Stango.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, my cousin passed away, but he was like my best friend, even though he's my cousin. But you know how in some family, you and some family very close, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. I had a cousin, his name is Tango. We were close. We were best friends, but we were still related. Okay. Will I date his ex? Maybe I'll look at it based on family. So are you saying that a relationship like that you will not date, but suppose the person is just your best friend, maybe you've been knowing each other since the 5th grade, you guys are not biologically related, but guess what? And her name is Mary. Mary broke up with this guy, but guess what? Mary found a new guy. What Mary is happily, she want to even marry this new guy. She even worry about her ex. She don't mention her ex, but then her ex start to like you now. But you knew that Mary been dating this guy. Are you telling me that because Mary is your best friend, you will not date this guy, and this guy
Well,
is doing true love to you?
well, it kind of depends. So if it was Mary's fault that the relationship break up and it's a good thing, I will have the conversation with her. This is all about mature conversation. I will have it with her. If she's not comfortable, I will respect it and I will not. But if she comfortable, be like, oh girl, I don't want because they got some friends that be dating some guy and they'll be like, oh, that's not my type of guy. He too quiet. He everything he perfect, but he too quiet. I don't want him. And you looking for a man so bad, you don't have it, and he's good man. You don't want him to go out there and at the end of the day he comes to you. I will have that conversation with her. I said, I know you don't like this guy because he's not quiet, but that's my type, and he like me. Will you be okay and comfortable with having? Some friends don't have problem. They'll say, "Girl, go ahead. I don't want him," and then I would date him. But if she said no, I would not, because I don't want to be like the other girl said. I don't want to be in a uncomfortable situation. I want something where we all comfortable with. So if she said no, like, oh my God, no, done, I would not. But if she said yes, I will.
Hmm. Wow. Let me give you guys my own answer because
AJ.
I listen to all you guys, and this question here is not only for the females, even though we got a lot of females watching, but it's for the men too. So I'm gonna wait for one of you guys to ask me. Go ahead, love Theo, any of you guys.
Go ahead,
Okay,
Lofty.
AJ. AJ, would
Yeah,
you date your best friend's ex? Your honest answer if you were put in that situation. Personally, there you go.
yeah, I'll say yes, yes. I'm not gonna lie. I would
Okay.
date my best friend ex,
Okay.
but let me tell you guys why would I date my best friend ex, and I go it have condition. And some of you guys mentioned the condition. If my best friend,
Mhm.
I'm using the conjunction if my best friend is a family related, like maybe we biologically related, and now he in a new relationship and his ex is just spinning around and she's very attractive and she's my type, my ideal person, I will have a discussion with him, like Richard said. All right. Whether he's not
Mhm.
family related, I will have a discussion. I say, bro, I mean, it seems like you're happy with your new relationship. I mean, I like this girl and she's my type. I know it's your ex, but if are you still do you still have feelings for her? No. Aren't you happy with your current relationship? Yes. And I will have that conversation. If he's not comfortable, I will try my best to tell him, say, bro, I know you're not comfortable, but I mean, this girl seems to be the love of my life. You know what I mean? I want to start this relationship. Well, I know she been with you and we've been all calling each other in laws, but I will try to have that conversation to make him understand that, I mean, I like her, because somebody old thing can always be somebody new thing. That how relationship is. You know what I mean? When a few,
You
when a
eh?
few, when a few men met a girl who is a virgin, or when a few woman met a man who is a having had sex before the first time. So it's kind of hard. You don't really know this. When you
Ini,
girl, you don't got kids by the
orang ni jenggot ini.
she had already been married. If you meet a man, he already know
Mhm.
about woman business, or he already have kids. So I mean,
Mhm.
if you really look at it is somebody new thing or somebody old thing or somebody new thing you can build your life and future with. Yeah, because you
That's
can make that
true.
person new in your eye. Maybe that person might be old
Mhm.
in his ex eyes. So what I did my best friend as yes, depend on if my best friend have moved on with another girl who he in love with. And I will have that conversation first because why communication is the
Mhm.
key. Because I'm not gonna let my best friend, even though he's my best friend, but I'm not gonna let my best friend stop my happiness if me and that girl have that compatibility. She's my ideal. But for some reason, she and my best friend they didn't get along. Maybe it was not my best friend type, or maybe it was not her type. They went a separate way, and she's still single. And my best friend is in a relationship, a committed serious relationship where he loves that person. Yes, I will make a move. Would that cut our friendship? I will tell you, I say, brother, I communicated that with you. If that had to move our friendship,
Maybe, maybe not.
yeah, yeah. Maybe it might not. Maybe he might be like, oh, you know what?
Right here,
Mhm.
but my camera is off.
Yeah, maybe he might be like, JD, I'm disappointed in you and stuff, but yeah, but I will. So to answer your question, yes, but it depends on if my best friend has moved on with another person and if we had a mutual discussion. So we have to have that discussion because, but some people don't really care. They'll be like, you know what, it's time. I can talk to whoever my best
Why
friend.
my camera
It's not
off?
my happiness. So
I
But
have
you
a
know, though,
question,
AJ.
AJ.
yeah,
Let
but
me ask AJ.
yeah, hold on. Can you guys put your camera on? Let the viewers see your face. I need to know that.
Actually,
You
why
know.
my camera? Don't be my camera off.
So,
When I get home, I'll put my camera on.
okay. So Shelley,
Oh,
if you can put your camera on, it will give you the
oh,
option.
oh. Okay, now.
What about you,
AJ, I
Rachel?
have a question.
Yeah, go ahead, Lofty. Rachel, go ahead.
Okay, so you and your
Okay,
best
go on.
friend talked about it, and then he said he was fine with it, and then he started dating his ex.
Yeah,
He started to get jealous a little bit because he see you together. Because obviously you're gonna be around this person with the girl, right? Because
yes,
that's your best friend.
yeah.
So when he called you to the side and said, AJ, oh, I don't think this is working for me and you. I think you should let her go because it kind of rubbing me the wrong way at this point. At first I was okay with it, but now I'm not. Will you leave that girl or you will cut your friendship out with your friend, your best friend?
I will cut my friendship off. Yeah, because guess what? That
Oh,
girl
oh,
is
don't
sexually
you?
satisfying me. You know what I mean? I can't get out with my best friend. The only thing I can get from my best friend is support and conversation, and because we grew up together. But guess what? If I tell my best friend, say, "Hey, bro, you already have a new relationship. You happy with this current one? Why can't I be happy too? Yes, that was your ex. I understand, but I'm in love with your ex. You already have somebody. That's why we had a so will I choose the new woman over my best friend? Probably, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I mean, AJ, you
Yes.
kind of like emphasize on the sexual part. Like, what if it's not on like sexual level? Because I know that you said that twice.
Yeah. No, I will look at all fronts, but also I will pretty much
Okay,
ignore the
okay,
sexual level. But I will look at compatibility. I will look at okay, she's
okay.
ideal, and I'll look at the sex aspect, and I'll look at
Like your type and stuff.
yeah, like my type. Is she love me back? Is she feeling
Hmm.
that same vibe? Is somebody I can build future with?
Okay.
Yeah. But the only thing I will not do here is maybe I will consider that if my best friend have a kid by her, which consider his baby mom.
Oh yeah, that's a whole different level.
It will be up to you. I'll say, you know what? Even though I like the girl, but guess what? She had kid by my best friend. I don't think I can be with her because at
Because
the end of the
they
day,
stuck together
yeah,
forever.
they stuck together because of that kid. So these are
Yeah,
conditions. I
yeah.
just want you guys to know. Condition. When my best friend have a kid by her, I will say, you know what? No, I can't do that. I will find a different ideal person. But I welcome Shirley. Shirley, welcome.
Yeah, how you doing?
What's up? North Dakota or South?
South Dakota, South Dakota.
All right. Well, tell us. Would you date your best friend ex?
No,
Why not?
I can't do it.
So even if your best friend moved on with a different man and you
Still,
single and this man is single and the man start to like you and you're both are have the same or maybe style vibe and and he tells you that, oh, I want to make you my ideal woman, my future woman, I want to take care of you, I want you to be there. Would you still say no?
I will still say no because they get plenty men out there. I will still say no.
Hmm.
Nope.
So give us some reason now. Because you say you stay you still
Because
single.
you say best friend.
Yeah,
That the problem, you say best friend.
right.
Even if none of your best friend, you know the person, even by knowing the person alone and they sleeping with somebody and they break up, for that man to turn around and come back to you and say, oh, fine girl, I want you. Why you know you are sleeping with somebody that you know? So if you sleep with that person, for me in my shoe, no, I can't do that.
You won't do that?
Nope. Are you the married man? Are you the married man God sent for me? I will not do that.
Hey, why am I on here two times?
Yeah.
No, I
I
don't
know
think
myself, I seen things.
no, you
So
guys.
everybody not the same, you see?
Yeah.
Everybody is not the same. Everybody get their reason of doing it. Everybody get their own reason of not doing it. So
Okay.
everybody not the same.
All right. Thank you for your input. Yeah, but Shirley, you and Crew Queen, you guys are not on here 2 times. Everybody here one. How you say your
We all two thousand. We all two.
No,
wow.
I think it's their phone.
Yeah, I think it's
Uh,
yeah.
love to you,
Yeah,
mute.
it's
Love to you,
Um,
because
mute.
on my
yeah, we
screen,
on our own private
on
screen,
my
and then we're
screen,
on
I
the
see it's
media
one.
screen.
Thank you. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's why.
Yeah. So let's welcome Crew Queen. Crew Queen, what's up? Long time, girl. How are you?
I'm surprised I'm on your show. Well,
Yeah,
what's up?
yeah, we family not only that, we from the same county.
We are
Uh,
family.
Yeah. You're a cool girl, I'm a cool boy. But you know that cool people like to fight? Yeah, so when
I know.
people fight, we come back together.
What a wow.
actually, go one minute for me now.
So, Crew Queen, I was reading your comments. You responded, would you date your best friend? And you said yes. You still stand by your answer?
Look for small right in the pen. Procedure.
Um, both yes and no.
All right. So tell all the yes, why would you date your best friend ex?
Um, I, I never have best friends, so let me just set that part up.
Okay.
Thank
So
you.
I don't know.
Oh, so you
I
never
never
had a
have
best
best
friend?
friends,
I love
but
that answer.
Wow.
I would say yes because
What's
you
that
never
name?
know who your heart
So
gonna
small
fall
in the
for.
pen.
Like when sometimes you find
But
yourself
when
in
you
a
put it in a big,
place.
when you get small rope in it,
Sometimes you find yourself in a situation you cannot handle. You get it?
Yeah.
Like my best friend is with this guy. And I know my best friend, and my best friend know me. I know my best friend don't have love for this guy. My best friend just using this guy because that's somebody that she want to use. And this person, my best friend using the person, and that's the kind of person I like. And then later on, the person get to find out, and then the person come and ask me out. I'll have to have a conversation with my best friend because this is how someone, or we never get married because your husband is standing right in front of you, but because you
Yeah.
refuse that man, now you started going in circle and you're looking for men, you cannot find men. But
Mm-hmm.
remember, you rejected somebody that was your soulmate, and you knew that you could feel the love between both of you. But you stopped that love because you feel that you have a best friend, so you couldn't go on with your emotions. So it's yes and no, as I said.
I partly concur with Crew Queen. Anybody have a follow up or question for Crew Queen if you're one of the panelists? Sarah, you have a question for Elizabeth. Eleanor, you have a question
No, I
for
don't
her?
have a question, but I just love the fact that She started this statement of she doesn't have a best friend because neither did I. My mom was my best friend, and growing up and dating, my man is my best friend. So
Wow. So I mean, what Elizabeth said that she don't have a best friend. So if you don't have a best friend, yeah, she would date, a person that will bring her happiness, even though she know that girl used to date that person. But like I said, somebody old team and somebody new team, because at the end of the day, eventually, that person cannot stop your happiness. Oh, just because that person was that person. And like I told, like I was asking you guys, my best friend is not going to stop my happiness because he was with this girl. Before he met that girl, sure, with somebody. He didn't meet her as a virgin. No, yeah. So I
I know
mean,
that's right.
that somebody old thing. So, and he made her new, and now they separate. Guess what? I'm here to make her new too. But I will have that discussion with him. I will say, brother, I mean, you don't have a kid by this girl, do you? No. You are currently in a relationship. Are you? Yeah. You're not gonna stop my happiness. I like her. I'm moving on. So
The
Rachel,
American AJ.
Yes.
what say you, Rachel?
Yes.
Yeah. Well, before we go to Rachel, let Crew Queen answer the other question because she just responded to the yes. So what about the no?
Huh? They know
Yeah.
if I have a best friend in the future,
Mhm.
hmm, but I don't think I will ever have one. But anyways, if if I ever have a best friend in the future, my no will be because when I say you my best friend, you my ride or die, no matter what. Nothing will ever come between my best friend. Because because when I go out with your man, and I know I still have feelings for you as my friend because friendship is like a relationship. You can fight and you can get back together. That's what friendship looking. So I feel like when I go out with my best friend, boyfriend, she will never have that trust for me again. She will feel like every man she go out with, she will not understand that I really do like this person and I want to spend time with this person, all the stuff. Then she will not understand. The only thing that will be in her mind that every time I introduce men to this person, they will go out with that man. So that's the kind of way they will see me into their face that I say they want she can love to my ex, who she can love to anybody that around me. So I would say no on that part when I ever get a best friend, but end of the day, true love always find a way somehow. True love always come, no matter what. So yeah.
And Crew Queen, I'm just curious, sis, why you don't have a best friend?
I said I have a best friend. My older daughter is my best friend.
Thank you. Rachel, do you have a best friend?
No, my mother.
Shelley, do you have a best friend?
You mute.
I'm not. Let me unmute Shelley. All right, Shelley, do you have a best
Hmm?
friend?
I get a lot of best friends.
How many?
The whole world are my friends. The whole world.
No, I'm talking about best friend that you said anything you share with her that you can even share it with your husband or other girls.
Oh yeah, I got two of them. Two.
Okay. Sarah, do you have a best friend or just your mother is your best friend?
My mom and then my partner because I'm pretty like we're pretty open and things like that. So like even grown up, I'm not that type of person because I know myself and I don't like all these extra connections. So I just kept my mom and then my partner. Just that's it.
Lofty, do you have a best friend?
Yes, my husband is my best friend.
Wow.
Yeah.
Is that easy? So let me ask you yeah. I mean, for me, do I have a best friend? Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, I
it's
have
not you,
a best
something there.
friend. We are very close, very close. Yeah, yeah. So I do have a best friend
Okay,
here.
it's okay.
Yeah. So but let me ask
Agents.
what do you guys think the definition of a best friend? Let's start with Lofty. What what is the definition of a best friend?
For me, my definition for best friend is someone who you can talk to about any and everything. Somebody who will cry with you, like be happy with you, don't judge you on any occasion. Who will be there for you. For example, some of all have problems all the time. I want somebody who I can call and just express myself without them saying, "Oh, you love for A," and why you want that? Those things. So Yeah, that's the definition of best friend. And these days, I don't think it's that easy to find best friend. For those of you guys who have best friend outside your marriage and relationship and your children, I applaud you guys for that. Because you have a friend who today you call and explain this to the person, put them in your mouth, tell other people already know about it. So it's a risk these days having a best friend outside your husband.
So, Lottie, do you trust your best friend? Like, if you tell your best friend something that you don't want to disclose to nobody, and you tell your best friend, say, "Oh, I tell you this. Please don't tell your only best friend." You think I think that conversation will be safe with your best friend? Who is
Let
your
me give you an example. Because at one point I thought I had somebody like that in my corner,
yeah?
and I was deceiving myself because things that I was hearing out there that it was like something that me and her knew about. All matter of fact, things that she was even making up, and I didn't know about all of those things until we fell apart. And then I started to hear it from jobs and other people out there. I'm like, oh my god! So and I was like defending the person beyond all reasonable doubt. I was like fighting people for this person and doing everything just for me to know that this person didn't even have my best interest. So in the world we are now, our generation is risky to have a best friend outside your marriage. I'm gonna say that. So I can say I will not have a best friend outside my husband, but it will take me a long time. And then but my husband, he's very quiet, so I can tell him anything, and he's not going to tell nobody because he's not even sociable like that. He doesn't even socialize. So I don't know. It will take a while. I have sisters, yeah, but I call them my sister and not my best friend.
Thank you, Sarah. Sarah, what is your definition of a best friend?
My definition of best friend is someone you can trust with your life, who are seeing the best and worst of you, and will be there whenever you need to talk to someone. And it's like a balance in the relationship. It's give and take, because you know how some friendship are just one sided. But like I said, that's why I choose my mom, because no matter what, she's there. No matter what, my mom will be there, because she has that, like, she's basically in sync with me. Like, me and her are blood, and she's the one that gave birth to me, and she understands more than anybody in the world. So
Sarah, do you tell your best friend, which is your mom, now? Do you tell her everything, or you have some secret for her? Even your embarrassing situation that happened to you, because some best friend tells that friend embarrassing situation because they trust.
honestly,
It,
my mom is the type of person, she knows me so well. If something happens, like, she'd be the first one to call me out. So like, there's really nothing like I would really hide from her, because she's a very understanding person. Because even when she raised us, she told us every details of her life. That's the way we learned. That's the way we understood, and that's the way we stayed out of trouble, because she was open and very like upfront with us. And my mom is the type of person, she even knows, like, literally, she would know before you know. So yeah.
okay, let's move to Rachel. Rachel, are you there?
Yes, I'm right here.
What is your definition of a best friend?
Um, for me personally, I think a best friend is somebody who you have a close, deep bond with, and somebody who supports you and who care for you like your blood. So they can be like basically yeah, that cares for you no matter what. Like there's no but or if. It's just like I'm there.
Okay, and you said that who's your best friend again?
My mother and my fiance,
Your
but
mother.
my mother is more.
Okay, so suppose your mother, you told her a situation, or maybe one of something that you don't want to disclose to the world or nobody, or something that you didn't even disclose to your husband, which is also your second best friend. Because some people have multiple best friends, but you told
Mhm.
your mom something, and but your mom also have a best friend too that she trusts. Would you think she'll be able to tell that person that stuff that her best friend, who is her daughter, told her, that she'll go tell her best friend to, thinking that her best friend will not tell somebody?
Well, I think every parent does that. If you're friend with your mom, just know that your auntie going to know what happened to you. Because sometimes when you tell them something, And especially the world we live in now, they don't know a lot about some things you do. They be like, it's on, like it's insane. Like, oh my God, how would she just sleep with a guy today? She'll go tell your auntie, and definitely you may not know until one day, maybe, but everybody who has that mother as best friend know that the auntie may know something to tell that mother. That's why I have my mother and my husband. There are some things I don't carry to her, and there are something my man would take because we in the same generation. He knows certain stuff, he take it, but with her, she will probably be like, it's disrespectful, it's not part of the culture norms, or something will come out. So I think it depends too what you're bringing up and stuff like that.
Okay. Oh, Shirley, can you hear me? Hello, Shirley, can you hear me?
Yeah,
Shirley, enjoying our food. What soup are you eating?
I eating chores.
Sure,
Really, AJ?
yeah. Can you share
Is that a
something?
different question?
Yeah, sorry. You were talking about I didn't buy it. You can't eat.
No, no, no. I mean, this is ladies. The ladies can do anything on the show, you know. But you know me, I like eating too. Yeah, who cooked the chores?
Myself.
Oh,
AJ,
yeah, yeah,
swear.
yeah, yeah. So, Shirley, what is your definition of best friend?
I think everybody already said the same thing. Best friend is somebody who you trust that can keep your secret. Mm-hmm.
So, Shirley,
AJ,
if, yeah,
oh, go ahead. No, go ahead.
go ahead, Sarah. You wanted to say something?
No, I was gonna comment on Rachel's, right?
Yeah,
What she said before I forgot.
go ahead.
Like, honestly, I really beg to be like, I really beg to be different when she said your mom will go tell her aunties. My mom is the type of person, she's the one that even taught me to keep secrets. We used to get in trouble for that. Like she said, it depends on your upbringing. And one thing that I've learned growing up and living by myself all these years is, even when I was going through like some dark stages in life for the past like couple of years, like 2 years ago, I never talked to anybody but God. Like even if I literally had to go cry in my room, I did it with God. Like God has really been like my corner, and I would say like he's like a best friend to me because I would talk to him about everything and anything, and he wouldn't judge me, and I know that he's listening. So that's why. So that's just my intake on that. When she said your mother will go tell any like your auntie, and no, my mom. Mm-mm. I know her for sure. She's very strict like that.
Rachel, do you,
Um,
do you want to counter respond to what Sarah said?
yes, yes. Your mother, sister, or her best friend might be somebody who keeps secret. Every mother have somebody they trust, and these people keep secret. Your auntie will not put it in your face. She won't tell you because they are. And I wonder some auntie do that. But my mother, from my end, she have a best friend that they been right or die. They born their her kids and us all kind of grew up together. They tell each other what our kids does, but they don't tell the kids. Like she won't tell me she won't tell me what her friend told her about her kid. But I know they get advice from each other, and they will not tell or we will not know. But sometimes um you don't just trust them anywhere. As you said, God, your therapist, or people you really kind of go to because they will not come back to you. So, but I kind of trust the mother side, but it's like little 99.9. You know how you trust the pregnancy test? Like the
Yeah.
count on 99.9. Yeah.
And ladies, before I go
I
to
did not just go there.
before I ask Crew Queen her question here, but I just wanted to tell you guys, Rachel, I will be attending Rachel upcoming wedding in September in no,
Congratulations in advance.
yeah, I will be attending her wedding. I'll be live streaming. Rachel, when is the wedding date again?
It's gonna be in September.
September.
Oh,
It's gonna be in Bismarck, right?
So you want to walk up boy, let me know. I'll send an invitation.
Um, and trust me,
We
all the
stay.
girls,
We stay.
North Dakota,
We
oh,
city.
Bismarck.
five.
This month. Okay. Congratulations, honey.
Thank you.
And trust me, I will.
Wow,
We'll set up
congrats.
a convoy. All the girls.
And all of y'all know y'all will not be writing, commenting, oh, look at her dress, because my dress gonna be bad. Because I be looking at everything and I be criticizing the people wedding too. I'm like, oh my God, I'm the
See,
talker.
whatever goes around must
And
come
then
back around.
why you gonna say the thing? Why they trying to see my face? The people see my face, they'll be saying, oh, I can't. Oh, look at her shoes. Ugh.
Yeah, usually when I attend wedding, the higher current situation.
Confession time.
Yeah, the comments can be crazy, but sometimes the comments can be good, but those are the people that.
But though, this is what you have to know, that people are gonna talk no matter what. So it doesn't
Mhm.
really matter what you
I
wear,
know, right?
what you don't wear. It's your wedding, it's your day, it's your money, it's your life. So live it and tune them out.
Yeah. So Shirley, let's get back here. Let me ask Shirley here. Then before I go to Crew Queen.
What
So
you got me
Shirley,
ask me again?
you talk about you have couple best friend. All right. So in relationship here, when I'm not in relationship, but when you have a best friend, sometimes these best friends have another best friend, and those best friends have another best friend. Just because you best friend with Mary and Jean, that doesn't mean that you best friend with the other best friend. But guess what? You trust Mary and Jean, right? Something happened. If something like maybe happened between you and your husband, you say, you know what, I will still tell Mary and Jean because they are my best friend. I trust them. But guess what? Mary and Jean have other best friends they trust. So would you still go ahead and disclose that personal stuff or that family stuff to Mary and Jean, knowing that Mary and Jean have best friend that is not your best friend?
Um, yes, because the reason why I say yes, because I trust them. I only have two. I said two serious best friend. I got two serious best friend that I can tell my serious, my serious problem too. And I know at the end of the day, it will not go nowhere. It will just stay between they and I.
So you don't think they would tell that only best friend that is not
I
your
don't
best
think so because if they'll tell their friend, so long I'm not hearing it out there to people, so I trust them.
friend?
As long as I'm not hearing it out there, nobody coming out to because there's no way you go to somebody and go to it, but what your friend tell you and you now go out there, you will still hear it one day. Somebody will pinch you one day and say the thing you can be calling your friend, telling her every time. She can tell the other friend. You understand?
Right.
So, but those two girls are talking about, I really trust them. And we came from a long way.
Yeah, sometimes trust is the issue. It's very hard for
Yes.
some people to trust other people. Some people don't really have any best friend because that's why they just say, you know what, my mom is my best friend, my husband is my best friend, or my wife is
I
my best
trust them. We can talk. We can talk a lot. They can
friend.
tell me that, I can tell them, So,
But Shirley, is your
I
husband
just,
also your best friend?
ah,
Ah, the,
get
the,
it.
the
My husband a quiet man. He don't talk. So, yeah. But when he outside, then he can talk.
Yeah.
Yeah, but in the house, no, he very quiet.
Okay. So you trust him with your secrets too, right?
Yeah, for the secret papa, yeah.
Okay. Thank you. So let's welcome Vivi. Vivi,
Hi, good evening, everyone.
yeah, Vivi,
Hi.
please come on camera. Let's see your pretty face.
Welcome on board.
Oh, hell no, not with this face that I have right now. I literally just woke up and I remember, oh my God, I was supposed to be on tonight, but I'm here to participate. No face tonight.
All right. So Vivi, before I move to you, let me ask Crew Queen quickly. I know Crew Queen is cooking. Crew Queen, can you hear us?
Yes, I mute my phone.
Okay, thank you. All right, Crew Queen, what is your definition of a best friend? If you do have one in the future, because you said you don't have a best friend.
Uh, as Lofty said from the start, I once had a best friend. Like people that know me know I had a best friend once, and I just decided not to have a best friend. But best friend is somebody that you trust with your life. Like it's somebody well when you know that when you're in any kind of situation, by the time you call them, they will pull up right there. And it will be that that's the kind of person I see will be my best friend, like ride or die. So that's what I see best friend to be.
And you absolutely right, Crew Queen. I like when you say best friend is someone you trust with your life because before you label somebody as your best friend, you should test them. You should test each other. Because if I call you my best friend, brother, when I'm stuck, like where my family member can even help me out, That's when best friend come through, because best friend is more than family. Sometimes, trust me. That's why you consider, because you have a lot of friends, but you call them what, me and this person, we are associates. All right. But if I consider you as a best friend, trust is number one. Support and being there. Even if the world let me down, best friend is there because that's your best friend. But nowadays I hear people say, "Oh, he's my bestie, she's my bestie, that's my BFF." But let's move to Vivi. Vivi, what's up?
All right. So what's the question?
So this is the question. Yeah, we are climaxing the first topic here. So Vivi, would you date your best friend ex?
No, I wouldn't. Um,
Why not? Why not? So are you telling me if your best friend ex moved on, your both or your best friend broke up with the ex, your best friend is in a new relationship, she's very happy for a new relationship, and she even planning to marry this new guy, but her ex is wow, in adult, meaning that her ex is floating around, a very handsome, or
All
cute,
right.
and you knew that this guy is single, and both of you have some kind of compatibility, and he come and approach you, and he start to call you, chat with you. Would you date him, or would you say, you know what, because of my best friend, I would lose my happiness?
okay. Let me just backtrack. For me, I don't have best friends anymore as I'm growing older. I have sisters and I have different type of relationships. Okay. So I just think I grew like I have matured enough to just put people in different relationship and work with them in the areas that I met them. Like, if I meet Lofty on social media, she's my social media friend until I can build that relationship with her until we can develop into a sister who then I can say, oh, this person is my sister. So I don't really have a best friend. But if I do consider somebody my sister or someone that I have respect for, is and not sleeping with their ex. It's about my own integrity. It's not specifically about them. If I make that decision, it's about my own integrity, what it would look like when it's done to me. That's from that perspective I'm looking at. I wouldn't want my best friend or someone that I know. And if I say best friend again or sister, someone that we share everything, like she knows like
Yeah.
all my details about my life,
Very
and
well.
I know details about her life. I wouldn't want to go sleep with someone who she consider an ex, because when it's an ex, there is still that connection or that feelings that whether she move on or they move on. For me, it is an integrity issue. I wouldn't do it. And that's just me personally. I don't care if she cheated on him or he cheated on her or she's happily in a different relationship or she doesn't care. For me, that is an integrity issue that I wouldn't want to do. Because at the end of the day, if she is still in my life and I end up getting serious with this person and we end up getting married, will I not invite her to the wedding? How awkward would that be? Like, what type of, she would not trust me even with her current relationship, because when she break up with
But
that person,
Vivi, let me hurt you right there. What do you mean? How awkward would that be? This girl you inviting her, she's your best friend. Yes, she might be your maid of honor, but guess what? She coming with her new husband. So are you telling me, say, oh, okay, this girl got a new husband. Me, I'll have this conversation. Why if you have a conversation with her, say, you know what, girl, I know you my best friend. This guy, your ex, he's attracted to me, and I know you guys are not in no relationship, but you happy now, and I like this guy. Let's be honest. You know what I mean? I'm starting to like him. So are you telling me, say, if things work out between you and this guy, you will be it will be awkward inviting your best friend to take part in the wedding, and your best friend already.
it's just an integrity issue. I don't want to cross that line
Okay.
because I wouldn't want to do it. That's me personally. That's just me personally, because everyone else that I consider best friend, they're like a sister or family to me. So
Right.
imagine having an affair with my sister ex or with someone that is closer to me ex. It's not about them. It's not like I'm afraid of them or I'm afraid of ruining my chances of meeting my true love. Trust me, you can always get another man that will love you and you can love. That line, I can never cross it. I can never cross it. Now, if it's someone that we're just acquaintance, like, okay, hey, hi, 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 I can date him, If we're hello friends, I can date him. But someone that is like a best friend, I consider them my sister. And this age that I'm at right now, I'm not a bestie person. I'm a sister person or relationship. It's either a business or a serious relationship or you consider a family. So imagine dating someone that I consider a family ex. It's just an integrity issue for me personally. So I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it. I don't care how much I'm in love or he's in love with me. Let him go. I will find another husband. I will find another boyfriend. I just can't break that code.
So you cannot break that code. And
No.
ladies, everybody that's on the show that said no, I respect you guys. Like Vivian says, integrity issue. And Vivian also make a key point. She said, someone that I consider my best friend, I consider you as a sister. And trust me, some girls, they consider their best friend as their sister. The same way they treat their biological sister, they treat their best friend. Yeah. Because best friend comes in a different package. And that's why I asked you guys, what is the definition of a best friend? And everyone came up with very, very unique definition. Ladies and gentlemen, like I said, the show is very informative, it's very educational, the show is interactive, it's entertaining. Welcome to Current Situation. Those that are just joining us here, we discuss relationship topic each and every Wednesday. If you want to be part of the panelists, let us know. We'll add you in our panelist chat room. If you want to be just a guest and come on off and on based on your schedule, you are feel free to opine at any time. So we're gonna move on to the next topic, but before we move on to the next topic, I'm gonna ask you guys a very tough question. It's an easy question, but it's tough. I'm gonna put you guys in the hot seat. We'll start from Lofty. So, Lofty, and I want you guys to be honest. I know some of you are married, but you'll still be honest. The show is honesty too. Lofty,
Yes.
what is your ideal type of guy? A guy that you are attracted to? What is your ideal type of guy that you don't know him when you just see him, you be like, damn, this is him. What attract you to a guy that making stand out among
Okay, all right, today.
So AJ, my ideal kind of guy is I don't like those flamboyant kind of guys like who show themselves out there.
Thank you.
I like and that's not even me. I like a guy who's in his own corner, who I can build with. I'll give an example because when I first met my ex, when I broken up with Kwame, I met my ex. People was like, "What will you do with that kind of boy? He's not your type." And then I'm like, "It's fine." And then we started dating. Everybody started to know him, and things were going right until things went wrong. And then my current husband now, people were like, "Why are you going all the way to Africa to go get men? Well, you can get any man you want here. You're a beautiful girl. You're a hardworking girl." And I told them like, people who don't know me would think that I can get any man I want to get. When my ex friend and her fiance at the time tried to hook me up with my husband, you know what the guy said? He was like, "Oh, I know the guy that work at the bank in Liberia now. I think he would make a good partner for Lofty." And she was like, huh, "You know Lofty not that kind of man. Eh. She like men who and her can start from scratch. They build together and then they reach their destiny." And that's true. And he had hooked me up with a guy in the bank. I wouldn't have dated that guy. I would have refused him. So my kind of guy, I want a guy who doesn't have it. I doesn't have it. We both will build our empire together, and then we'll finish it and live happily ever after. So that I always been my type of guy.
and Lofty, since I've been knowing you, what you just said, I believe is true because I know you very much. I know those guys and that you did that in the past.
Yeah.
And what you just said, everything it matches your type of ideal guy. So do you like them tall or short?
Oh,
I let it talk. I let it talk.
I know you dated a short guy before, but anyway, that discussion.
Oh my God.
Yes. Now my
Sarah,
first love, I didn't know better.
Sarah, can you hear me?
I can't.
Sarah,
Yes.
I want you to be honest to me. What is
Basically, to someone she like a humble guy, humble looking guy.
yeah,
You don't
Yes.
have to.
Sarah, I know Sarah and Lofty very much. I've been knowing them a long time. Sarah, what is your ideal type of guy? Be honest. Don't lie to us.
Of course, I'm not gonna lie. My ideal kind of guy, honestly, like my intake overall, right? I really do love. I mean, so some people is gonna be like, "Oh, that's just a regular thing." As like growing up as a young African girl, this and that, because you come from a Christian home. Like, I really love a God fearing man because I feel like if you're God fearing, everything comes into a play. There should be like understanding listener, like everything follows. I know that sometimes you would say, "Oh, somebody can be God fearing and still don't have those characters." But trust me, I've seen it. Just by an example of me, I've seen it, and I know. And me, I'm a person. I
Yes,
know
I love
when
you.
I see somebody, when I see something in them that I like, then I know. But like a God fearing person, top tier.
Okay.
All right.
I'm gonna make my answer.
Yeah. Go ahead,
Okay.
Sarah. Are you done?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is one of my co-hosts from the beginning of this show here, Mr. He's Nelson.
It's so loud in the
Sorry,
background.
on mute. When you start to talk, you can unmute. I just want to welcome Mr. I Love You. Mr. I Love You, been my co-host since we started this show here. He's a funny guy. So he will be asking you guys follow-up questions because you are listening, you are watching, you might be at work. Mr. I Love You, where are you right now? At work?
No, no. If I tell you I'm at work, I'll be lying to you. I'll be deceiving you.
Okay.
You just celebrated Christmas, so I cannot deceive you.
Where are
Mm-hmm.
you? What's your current location?
My location is undefined.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wow! What a wow!
Okay,
Yes.
Mr. I love you. I'm just asking these guys the final question before we go to the next topic. But before we go to the next topic, I will let you put it, but maybe you have a follow up I did not ask on the show yet. So Sarah, like a religious type of guy, Lucky does not like a flamboyant guy. She want to start from one, from the grassroots off. Let's move on to Shirley. What is your type of guy? Your ideal?
No, so I'm gonna mute myself. I'm
To
listening
me?
to them, but I'm gonna mute myself.
All right, go
You
ahead, Shirley.
talking to me?
Yes.
What you say?
What is your ideal type of guy? A guy that maybe you just walk in the room and be like, damn, that guy, he's my ideal. Or maybe you've been knowing him for a while, you study him. What is your ideal type of guy? If you want to use your husband as an example, what
Ah,
yeah, that's fine.
ah.
Don't bluff here yet, Shelly. I'm listening. I've been knowing you two for a while. Don't lie to us. Be honest.
I don't let guys that do too much.
But your husband do too much.
No,
Exactly.
when I first met my husband, he was not. When I first met him, he was not like that.
Your
I
husband
get it.
I'm dead.
yeah.
AJ, you need to stop that.
Don't share the husband. He's my friend. Your husband does more
Yeah,
than me. You're the
AJ,
person to
Go to
me.
your
AJ,
sister.
I know, but I
Yeah.
mean, like, you know how when you go out there and you see men, the way you can, like some women when
Shelly,
you go out there,
Shelly,
huh?
can I please continue a little bit?
Okay.
The way I she looking when Shelly and I met, I she was never like that. So let me just
Oh,
say
you
that
listen to that? No.
Oh,
because
Yes.
we were in that middle when Achi and
Yes.
Shelly was
Mm-hmm.
getting together. We were right in that middle, and Achi
Yes.
was never like that. So I will mute myself.
Yes.
okay.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Crew Queen, for clarifying because it
You
should
know,
because
so I'm let AJ, I knew you were gonna say something. I knew you were gonna say something when I get there. Yeah, so I don't let the type of men in that do too much. Yes.
okay.
So
So,
yeah.
before we move on to Rachel here, Shirley, when you meet men and I do too much, just give her three examples. When you meet men and I do too much, what does that mean?
I never meet any man I do too much before. So
You still not telling
yeah.
her what he mean by too much. Just give her two
Like
examples.
some men they let bluffing, they let it show up, they let this and that, they want out of their own this, their own
Yeah.
that, those
Oh,
type of men and well let showing up too much, you know what I mean?
okay.
Yeah, they want to be showing up, they want out of they get this, they get that. I never meet that kind of man before.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Good one. Good one. Even though your man has transformed into that, but it's
you
okay.
can do that, I know.
Let's move on to Rachel. Rachel, what's
He
up, girl?
is. Oh yes.
For me,
I know Rachel. No, let me ask the question because I have to add ingredients to the question. Rachel is able to get married to this guy. So let Rachel tell us what is your
AJ,
type of man, type of guy? Because I know you found some kind of characteristic into this guy that you're about to get married to. What is your ideal type of
Mhm.
AJ, don't say that to my wedding either.
man? Oh, no, 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 I'm not going to.
I'm just kidding. Okay, so physically, I like a man that it don't matter the height, but you can be shorter than me, and a man that smells good and can speak
Mhm.
good, like he can speak sense. Like when he says something, you connect it, you be like, yeah, that's powerful. But I'm literally, when you go beyond that, I am attracted to a man that have goals. I want to know, what do you do when you get up in the morning? I want you to have consistency. Like I want you to know what you're doing the next day. Like you don't have to be quiet, but you have plans. Because I know
You
I
speak
won't
my
be
language.
I know that I won't be boring in your life. So I want you to have plans. And I also want you to have my culture. Because I really, I feel like if we have culture, there are some things we'll try to go, we can try to leave. Like certain things we won't do. And then I want a man, I not want a man, but I also attracted to a man that very family oriented. I want a man that create a a setting where everybody not need to get along, but even though he's standing on my side, but he will always try to make his mother look for where to come look for me. He will make his sister to respect, like try to make everybody to have, like just try to put somebody together instead of just don't care, like, oh, you guys go figure it out. I want somebody who know the value of family.
Thank you, Rachel. Just a follow up,
Miracle,
Rachel. Before I
miracle,
move
bring
to
water.
Queen here, just a follow up here. What is your height? Because you talk about you like a guy who is not shorter than you. What?
Okay, so you can be from five. You can be from five when you like from 5'4" all the way up. I don't mind, but you cannot be 5'3" and you cannot be 5 feet.
Okay. So what we gather from Rachel is she like a guy who pretty much intelligent, good
Say,
height,
give me water.
weight, and a family oriented value, and a little bit taller than her, not shorter than her. Okay. Thank you, Rachel. Crew Queen, fire up. What is your ideal type of man? Be honest, Crew Queen. You cannot
Okay.
answer all because we'll put you in the hot spot.
Sorry. I was saying before I say my idea, man.
Yeah.
I don't want people in the comment section to be like, my idea, man, is something different that I'm with, but. But let me say before I come to where I am, because people take your voice to be different and make it out of something different.
Okay.
Share them or know my idea, man. I love men that talk dark. I don't even like to talk.
Quiet guy.
I do love quiet guys, tall and dark. And your dress code should be blue jeans, white shirt, and white slingers. That's the only kind of man I like. And you must smell good. Your way of talking, because for me, you should be calm when you're talking, and when you're talking, when you go out there, when you talk, people should be like, yes, that's cool queen man right there.
AJ,
Yes.
let me ask the ladies a question, right?
Let me finish my round. Miss, I love you. I beg you. I got one more question to go. Let me just finish
All right, go ahead. Go ahead.
over to you. Yeah. Yeah. Vivian,
That's
you there? Oh, Kuku, you stay on the floor?
yes.
Go ahead.
And my idea man came to me in a different way.
Yeah.
The height is different. I ain't in the same height, is different. But like everything I look for in a man, that's the kind of man I'm with. He not that outgoing man. He don't go out. He don't associate with people. He just keep in his corner. He's all about his family. I met that kind of man, but like the idea man, like for da da da, no, I ain't get it. But I am happy to where I am because sometimes things that you wish for is not what God meant for you.
You're
God
right.
have a different thing for you because your desire is not God's desire. It's not what God make you for. What God make you for, He can make it in your life, and that's what God gave to me. And I'm so happy and proud that I'm not that kind of woman who will be like, you know what, this is what I want. That yeah, I will go for, but now I'm going to be teaching from man to man, man to man, man to man. So yeah,
Thank you, Crew Queen. Vivi, can you hear us?
Yeah, I'm here.
Thank you, Vivi. Today Vivi did not come on camera. She came on audio, which is good. I mean, I was just trying to ask you guys to come on camera, but you don't. It's not compulsory. No, if you're comfortable like that, that's fine. So yeah. The reason why I like you guys to come on camera because it's ladies' night. We want people to know you guys from different states. Anyway, Vivian, what is your ideal type of guy? What kind of guy you attracted to?
Oh man, I think my list is long. Let me just go get it from the closet and bring it out. But
Yeah.
no,
Be honest because I know you for a long time. Most of you on the show, I know your voice. Most of us, I know it.
No, I mean,
Yeah, yeah. Go ahead.
minus the physical, some of the things that the ladies were stating, those are things that I can relate to.
All right.
If we take the physical attribute, things that you can fix, like the person dressing, the person, the way that they smell, and the things that they wear, all those things definitely can be fixed. I'm now more attracted to someone apart from the height. Obviously, I'm tall.
Mm,
I'm 5'10", so I would never want to date a guy that is shorter than me. You either my height or you're a little bit taller than me. That's my type of guy. But to be honest, I am more and more attracted to a man who has a vision. A man who has a vision, or man who is kind. I'm not saying nice. It's different. There's a difference from nice to kind. I can play nice on the internet. I can play nice to someone, but kindness is an attribute. And it's such a good attribute that I think every human should try to practice it. And and we should incorporate in our day-to-day life. Um, I'm more attracted to a kind man. I watch you on our first day, how you treat people, how you treat the least, from the least to the great, because some people, they don't know how to treat people. But one of the most important thing is I'm attracted to a God fearing man. Someone who fears God. When Sarah was saying a God fearing man, I knew exactly at this particular age and this season of my life, I can't date someone who doesn't even have a relationship with God. And when we're talking about God fearing, it's not because, I can't lie today because God said it's not good. Someone who carry the fear of God in their heart, trust me, is way deeper than that. They have a whole relationship with God. Those are the kind of men that I'm attracted to. You have to have a vision. The submission that we talk about, I mean, in our group chat, it will come easily if you're that man that have a vision. Because without it, I can't submit to you. You can't be a confused man. I hate to date a stupid man, because a lot of them out here, they're stupid. They might be appearing, they might be looking nice on the outside, but they're very stupid. Let's be honest. They're very stupid. Also, I'm more into a man that is educated. I'm not talking about educated food. I'm talking about real educated. When I like to mess with your mind intellectually, how are you mature? I like to mess with that. Those are the things I look for in a man. Now, of course, family oriented, depending how long our relationship or where we're taking it. But more of an intellectual person, or someone who has wisdom and who has the fear of God. In terms of look, I can definitely manipulate a man in what to wear, honestly. But yeah, I also like a humble man, or man who is humble, who's not all over the place, but most
yeah.
importantly, a disciplined man, or man who is disciplined. Disciplined enough to know that I cannot do this because I respect myself and I respect my children, I respect my wife, I respect whoever
Yes.
way. A lot of them are not disciplined. They jump into any hole that they see, any inbox that they see. And for me,
Yeah, they're stupid too. They're also stupid.
they're very stupid.
Let me let me blow the dust on my keyboard.
They're very stupid. And some of them, they don't even know how stupid they are. They just think it's attractive. But no, you're losing your integrity, you losing your dignity, and you're not self-disciplined. Trust me, it takes a real man to be disciplined to say, no, I'm walking out of this thing and I'm going home to my family. A lot of them are not disciplined. So
Right.
those things I look for in a man.
Thank you very much, Vivi, and I love the show tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, I know most of you guys are not tuned in because the show is not airing on my personal page. The show is airing on current social media page. I think our goal for this year is to promote that page. My personal page, I do a lot of community promotions and stuff. So and my co-host advised me, let's continue on the show on the YouTube page, on the Instagram page, and on the Facebook current situation media page. So those of you will tune in later on, but I love the show tonight. It's very educational. Hearing from these ladies, it will also serve as a lesson to other ladies out there. Say, oh, you know what? I will take advice from this person. I will take advice from this person. But ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to turn over the show now to Mr. I Love You, and he will take it from there. Mr. I Love You, fire up.
Hello? Hello?
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, so I heard a lot of the women giving their description and the type of men they're attracted to, right? Now, this is what I can say to that. Let's be real and let's be honest, right? How many of our sisters here during the summertime, when you're to the cookout, you're to the barbecue, some of them go to the nightclub and other places. How many of them really take into consideration some of these things they are talking about? You get what I'm saying? Because the truth of the matter here is, as much as we're discussing this, the reason why we see some of our sisters find themselves in a continuous failing relationship is because of the choice of men they keep selecting. Some of them refuse to open their eyes to sound-minded, responsible men. When they go to this cookout and this social gathering, all these Google things that they're mentioning right now is it don't be to the tip of their finger. They be worried about different things. Ah, look at the coochie that man got on. Oh my god. I go to you can tell that, bro. No, it's unrealistic. You get what I'm saying? Some of them to the point of they even have two, three different men in their inbox or two, three different men trying to talk to them. They will leave the sound one and say no one lone flag a day. You get what I'm saying?
Miss, I love
And
you.
at the end of the day, then they wonder why, and then they'll always come up with the saying of, "Oh, all men are the same, all men are the same." In selecting men, you got to be very careful. All these things are things that when you sit down by yourself and you really think about it, it will come to your head. But in the heat of the moment, in the reality of it, do you really pay attention to those things? You get what I'm saying? So it's very, very important, JD.
So, what is your question for the ladies?
So
Not
my question for the ladies is, with all these things that they're making mention of, when the actual situation present itself and they go to some of this cookout and their birthday party and thing, will are they willing to consider some of these things they're talking about, or they will still be carried away by looks?
But Mr. Love, let me ask you, why would someone wear a costume to a cookout?
No, I'm saying somebody wear close to the
Thank you,
cookout.
Vivian.
No, let me tell you something, Vivian. I'm saying somebody wear close to the cookout. I don't want to mention state name, but places like Minnesota, then it's possible they will wear close to anywhere. They won't impress. You get what I'm saying? But what
Let's
I'm
see
trying to
if they will
no,
get lazy
listen now.
if you want a white t-shirt and a blue jeans.
but you
So
see,
that
people
let's
are
see
very
No,
if
but
they
what
will
I'm
get lazy.
Okay, Vivian, hold on. Let me tell you something, Mister. I love you.
yeah,
Like
talk to me.
everybody, every female on this app, I'm not talking on behalf of everybody, but I would say majority of the female.
Right.
Every female on this app have a certain star on them. Okay?
Uh-huh.
Certain kind of men can just come in your life. Certain kind of men, like me right now, get myself as an example. Since I've been loving, like AJ know me, I always go with quiet men who don't associate with people. I always
Right.
leave men and I don't go around people. They just stick in a little corner. So there is certain people that attract. Some people just have that sound behind and you know what? When I go out, this kind of man will come and ask me out, and this kind of man will come and ask me out. So everybody have that specific star behind them of the kind of man that can attract them, that can come behind them. And not they will not be attracted to that man. But that kind of people then that they don't want can be attracted to you. So it depends how you carry yourself. It's the women, the way you carry yourself, that how people come to you. That's what I think.
okay. So,
Chitty,
Mister, I love you.
yes. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you, but we can see you. Are you busy? If you're busy, you can continue.
No. So I listen to what you're saying, right? But on a serious note, my point here and my concern here is that consistency, right? There's a huge concern in our community. Our sister them, and our sister them and other females, they continue to find themselves around the wrong type of man. You get what I'm saying? Now, I just want to advise them that all the things they're making mention of is good, but sometimes let's try to be very careful with the physical looks, the physical attraction. It's what is really causing problem for lot of our sisters are getting damaged based on physical attraction because the boys they keep sweeping you off your feet with this physical attraction, and you're
But
not getting anywhere. And
but
let me say this, Jerry. I come in. Let me say this, Jerry.
yeah.
God are in heaven. I talked to one of my sisters before. She confessed to me. You know what the girl told me? She said, any man what she mean, what girl now is not bad. Hey, money better can be straight. When she meet me, well, no man, no money better straight. So God can give one man everything. You gotta sacrifice someone away, and
But Mister, I love you. When I
yeah.
heard these ladies on the show here, none of them talk about physical attraction. They just gave that a due type of guy.
None of Jenny, none of them talk about physical attraction. But
So,
what I'm
here,
telling you is
Lofty says she
what.
want to make a start from the scratch. She don't want to
Okay,
follow.
but Jenny,
Say she want a religious guy, or she attracted to religious guy. Shelly say she don't want a guy that can
I
do
mean, we can do too much.
it.
Yes,
Rachel say she like an intelligent
an
guy.
intelligent man that is educated.
You couldn't give her exact type of guy she want and how he dresses. Vivian also gave her guy that she like more humble, respectful, and relations. No, they talk about too much physical. So what am
Okay, but Jenny, the physical is coming in because as much as they are not mentioning it, when it comes to the reality, the physical part is playing a key role in it. Not because we're on live tonight, we're talking, but I'm telling you, when reality kicks in, they pay attention to that aspect,
Can
No,
and
I
that's something that, and
I,
that's something that do cause problem.
I
For
would
example,
disagree
right,
on that.
I'm coming. For example, Jenny, you cannot tell me it's not normal for a girl from Iowa or her children father then been to jail. Like why the one you want to try to the man what been to jail and came out?
I mean,
That
some
is some minutes they attracted too.
people,
No, I can't.
but
I tell you.
Mister, I love you.
But men are not
Listen,
women, and men
no,
is
we're not
physical.
about to
Men
say
are not
I
like
want
that.
to live on a
At
map.
least you know what they add. At least you know what they
so
add.
Mister,
Going to
I
jail
love
or not.
you.
let's talk
I
one at
don't.
a time here, and also let's try to get it. Let's try to reason.
I can't.
But let's talk one
Okay,
at a time. Rachel, go ahead.
Mister, I love you. I think the problem is not the look. The problem I see in women is they don't give that time, that self time. You know, relationship comes from like that, go to love. You gotta. They don't give that time, that self time to date. So you start talking to a guy, you have sex. One time you're already in a relationship, you all won't get married. You gotta give us that time. So really, really, you gotta test him before even you born for a man. You have to have your whole list down. What you want before you born for him. But you don't want him to say, "Oh, you born for me, I'll marry you." You know how many women been like that. And sometimes you really got to date him before you literally conclude and say, "Yeah, this is the person I spend my life with." But I feel like the women don't do that. It's not about the look because look play a good part in a relationship. Because at the end of the day, that's the person you look at for the rest of your life. If that person short and ugly, you will not like them. You'll be eyeing somebody him so mean. You need a man that attract you. Every time you look at him, it give you reason to love him. So I don't think it's just because they don't give that time self time to date. It's just about talking on the phone. They have sex, then they're living together with no agreement. Like, okay, we're gonna be living together. What are you gonna pay? What we're gonna do? Nothing. You just boom inside like that. Boom. Somebody pregnant. Boom. They married. Yeah. They engaged. Yeah. That's how Liberian girls date. Most of them. That's
And
the problem.
Richard is right. Let me do a follow up here. What Richard just said. When it comes to let me use my own nationality, Liberian. The reason why I like American type of love is because I grew up here, right? I can have sex with a girl, and I don't have to date you. It's just one night stand, and we go our way because we're feeling each other at that moment. We're attracted. That doesn't mean we have to date. But you see, African girl when they have sex with a guy, bam, they don't get to know that guy, or African men, they don't get to know that person. That person is automatically that boyfriend or girlfriend just because they have sex. No, the sex does not have nothing to do with with building that
Mm-hmm.
relationship. Your a
Mm-hmm.
relationship is or getting to date someone is why. That's why back in the day, when you tell an African girl I want you, they can think away, they can go to ask all their friends in because they're giving us that time to get to know this guy.
You can
They're
date
giving us
without sex.
ask
Sure.
all these girls in. But in America, you have sex with African girl. You think you're dating? No, you're not. You just have sex because you're attracted to each other that particular night.
AJ, you got some experience?
Well, we like relationship. That's why.
Where am I going wrong with?
AJ
Relationship
is spilling his guts.
it's a time you have to get to know each other because suppose that man is not your ideal man. Just
We
because
like to be territorial. We quit to clean people.
just because I
They're
have
not
But
sex,
the
doing so
thing
you
is,
just bring
though,
the
can I
fucking
come in real quick, right?
yeah, go ahead.
My thing is, it's like I've I've honestly dated somebody without having sex with them, and I found out their true color, anyways.
Exactly.
Because most of
But
the time, right?
the
A
problem with you,
man,
you're not old video to now, so we can really see you start to
most of the
know.
time, because
Yeah,
I'm not in a good position. Sorry, next time I'll be on video. But
you
most of the time, right? A guy would take you the way you carry yourself too.
Yeah.
Because I dated this guy, went to go visit him, thought he like, all these things. I went there twice, nothing. And
when you said
thank
nothing, what do you mean
God.
by nothing? When you said nothing, what do you mean by
Oh
nothing?
Lord
They
Jesus.
didn't
No
have
sex won't like no sex. Nothing.
So you in Iowa?
Yes, I live in Iowa.
Oh,
What do you mean?
wow.
You left Iowa.
Wow.
You left
Excuse
Iowa.
me, not everybody is the same. Thank you. But
Ah,
anyways,
You, that
but
is not
you guys don't
true
take it
at all.
serious,
You
play
need
it
to sit
around.
down
Just
on
play it
Iowa
around.
girls.
Listen, I love you.
but
Let me tell you.
anyways, like I said, you can date somebody because like for example, what I learned was it was the way that I carried myself to him. And it worked completely because for the moment to start talking to him, I was like, I gave him my ground rule. I was like, I'm not dating you because I'm desperate or the end. Plus, I'm also not dating you just to date. I really want to build a relationship and see where it takes us. And he understood that before I even went to go visit him. He understood that part very well. So when it comes to men, I'm sorry, I don't care. I will tell you my ground rules and I mean about myself. So I'm not about to let just anybody just do me any wrong and do anything to me because I've learned lessons. Because sometimes, like earlier Rachel said, you have to be honest with yourself. You have to be honest with yourself. And you can date without sex. It's possible. It's 100% possible.
It is, but for me, I don't deal with all sex. Just me. I think
Well,
Well,
at least
well,
AJ's
well.
being
the girls
honest.
cannot
At
tell
least he's
me.
being honest.
Well. AJ, you're not disciplined.
I might not be disciplined, Vivian, but to be honest,
thank you.
I get a girl that I like you, I want to date you. The first thing that's going to open our relationship is sex.
La kidding though.
If she tells me, say, hey, let's date, we're all having sex for 1 or 2 months,
You
let's
said mouth forget it. You
You
said
see,
mouth
AJ,
forget it.
that's
yeah,
a problem, though. That's a problem. That's
yes.
what girls get attached, like you said earlier.
Yeah, but Sarah, remember that I'm also honest to that girl. I'm not beating
I
around.
just
Okay,
wanted to
okay.
I just wanted to make a comment a little bit about what Mr. I Love You said, a couple of comments that the ladies made.
Okay, go ahead.
Mr. I Love You. I mean, sometimes honestly, I think going into 2024, we have to have a better perspective and better, yes, let's say better perspective about Liberian men and Liberian women. It will make our dating life and dating history a little bit easier and better. I think most Liberian men see Liberian women one way. Most of them see us one way. They see us as baby making sex toys, and then that's it. It doesn't matter how you present yourself. And this is me. I've never really like all my relationship I've had up to me getting married and like getting separated from my kids' dad. It's always been okay. I've always dated foreigner longer because Liberian men, when I dated them, all they wanted was just to not settle down. Like they didn't want to settle down. Doesn't matter how I presented myself. And I'm
Right.
not even a girl that was out there, out there. I love to go out now. I don't at all. But doing my parties, this I've always been a girl who is a homebody who prefer family over being out there. But Liberian men, they just have a one mindset towards women, like Liberian women, that I'm going to make a baby out of her and I'm not going to take her seriously. So with that, when we go out and we meet you guys at a party or at a cookout, That's how we will present ourselves. I'm not saying that's how I present myself, but that's how we will present ourselves. We pick and choose the one that look the more flashy and take them. Is that a right way to go about things? No. So I think Liberian men need to put a little bit of honor or respect towards Liberian girls, then maybe we'll make a better choice. And again, I agree with some of the ladies who said the way we present ourselves is definitely true. I can tell you now from the way like years ago,
Your left.
from the way my whole like dressing, the way that I speak and the way that I carry myself has changed. Liberian men find it hard
Jenny,
to push me because I dress too modestly. I'm not like making myself, I'm not doing the most. So they will not approach me because they feel like I'm too, some of them will even tell me straight up in my face that you're dressing like a Christian Cole. Like you're too modest. And I'm like, I am not going to change that for anybody. I rather not cover up more. The older I'm getting, I rather cover up and carry myself the way that I want my daughter and my son to look at me as, as an example instead of carrying myself anyhow because I want a man to be attracted to me. So
But even
sometimes we get carried away by this peer pressure and then we as
Jenny,
women and
yeah,
ourselves certain type of way. And that's why we get the men that we're getting.
yeah. But
And so just
Jenny.
to I think the way you present yourself as a woman,
yeah,
it will be the type of the man that will come your way.
that's
If
true.
you present yourself as a woman that is crop top, belly showing all around, you'll definitely get a
100%,
boy
sister.
Yeah, that's
you will
true.
definitely get a boy who wants to be out and partying all the time.
Yep.
But the version of woman that you are building and the way you are maturing and the way you're putting dignity and setting boundaries for yourself, there's a man out there too who is also building that dignity for himself, setting boundaries for himself, and he's going to be the healthier man for you. We just like Rachel was saying, we just have to take time to look for that person and be patient with ourselves.
I agree with you, Vivian, on that
Jenny.
part. Because
Your
yeah,
time
Mr.
is
I love
good,
you.
right?
Let me squeeze in this statement quick. Vivian is
All
agree
right.
with that part because men is attracted by what they see. So
What?
if Vivian dressed like a Christian Cole, if I'm not
But you will
attracted
go
to a
for
girl who
answer.
dressed like Christian Cole, I'm not even
What?
gonna talk to her. But
Yeah,
another
but you
guy
will go for
will be
answer.
attracted to her because what? That is type of woman. Because
Right.
if you see that she dressed like Christian Cole, they're gonna be like, you're gonna tell yourself, that's my type of woman. Because while men are attracted by what they see, you know what I mean? Nowadays, all men looking for a girl with cock butt, a girl that will be rocking a butt in front of him, or maybe get some, yeah, femininity attractment. All right, so women are also attracted by what they hear. All right, what you telling them it means a lot to them. Sometimes your swag might not represent that type of ideal man, but what you tell them, they will process it and say, you know what, let me give it a try. Because I love you.
Yeah, so I'm hearing what you're saying, right? One of my key points I want to raise here, for example, I'm gonna use one of my brothers as example. You are in Iowa, take you from Liberia newly. You are working at McDonald's, very ugly. Nobody had time for him. All the women he tried talking to, all of them said no to him. But like 3 months later, when they see women and discovered that guy started driving truck, he was a truck driver. Yay! Then they started smiling with him all kind of way. They started smiling with him all kind of different way because now he's a truck driver. You get what I'm saying, Jenny? So these things, right? It's real, and at the end of the day, the perspective and the approach in which a lot of women go about things sometimes
What
they
you say,
don't give them.
poor man? Poor man? Hell no.
What's wrong?
Okay, let me let me answer.
Vivian,
Let me
I
answer.
second that.
Okay, can I answer some of the comment
but
section?
Jesus
but
said, the date of poor man who works at McDonald's. I refuse it. He needs to upgrade. That's part of growing up.
A-
Yes, I would take that. We own it.
AJ,
Deny the man. Don't deny the man first when you're to McDonald's. Then after you find out that he tried to out now, then you now going after him. So when I think about it, man, the same argument that you said you wasn't a tell before. Now you find out he tried to out now,
It's
you
called
go after him.
security.
I made him to
You
go
gotta
get a
secure
job.
that
So
bed
I
and
became
take
the
care of me when I
motivation.
need it.
I became the
AJ,
motivation.
all right, guys, let's move
AJ,
on. Let's move on to the last
AJ,
topic. Yeah,
AJ.
yeah,
Let me answer to the comment section. Okay.
yeah. Go ahead.
The question that AJ asked, it was just a question. It was not something that we want. It's something that was your dream man.
Yeah,
So when you think that you're in the comment section, you're gonna wear blue jeans white shirt and white sneakers to come and ask me out, I would say I'm sorry because I'm in a relationship and I've been in a relationship forever. And I
All the
know a
blue
lot of
jeans
people
and white
don't
t-shirt
want
coming for you tonight.
so nobody should try to come and ask me out because I've been in a relationship forever, and I don't think I will not even move from in that relationship until God says so. So
Thank
don't
you.
try your luck because your luck will not work. Other people try that it not work. I stick with where I am, and I love and I cherish everything about it. So thank you.
Thank you. So, ladies, let's move
But
to the.
but Jenny,
We are
who is
reading.
this? Our sister. Who is this? Our sister that drinking wine in the blue, in the far end with a black hair, and I mean,
So answer later, Miss. I love you. Let's move on now. So the next
he's
topic,
here, he's here.
the next topic we're going into.
Somebody homo you. Somebody
Yeah,
homo you can't go.
we are women that
No,
coming.
no, 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 no. My sister Chris.
Mr. I love it, just play around. You don't mind him.
Yeah, yeah. So guys, let's move on to the next, the second discussion here because our time is far spent. The second discussion here, a discussion was introduced by Mr. Lovey, so he's basically going to control this one here. So, could be could being submissive be the key to a successful relationship or marriage? So, Mr. I love you. Take it from there now. I don't know whether you will ask them individually or they will come on one at a time. Could being
I'm gonna allow it to come on one at a time. This topic was brought up based on a research that was conducted within the Midwest, and it has been concluded that a lot of women who, especially the older women who are in their 60s, 70s, 80s, every time they approach them and ask them, "What do you do to remain married for your entire life?" And all of them kept giving the response of they are being submissive. So now the question here is being submissive the key to a successful marriage or relationship? I mean, if these women who had successful relationships and marriages, they are saying they were submissive, could that be the key? I mean, because now we in America where the women are finding it so hard to submit, and being submissive is a big problem for them, and it's causing a lot of them to really run out of relationships. So, ladies, I mean, y'all talk to me. I'll start with my sister in the blue with a black hair tie, the one that's drinking the wine.
Okay, so for me, that submissive thing is one thing me and my fiance always battle about. We talk about it, and um, before a person can be submissive, you gotta make them to be submissive. It's not about you gotta do something. Even a dog or even anything, before they can do anything, you gotta make them be comfortable to do it. So if you like it is it's one key that hold a relationship to be submissive. And that's a good thing. And we should be, even the Bible said everybody that religious know that. But I feel like you as a man, before I can be submissive, you gotta give me that love. Yes. You gotta give me that love before I can be submissive. If that love is not there, I cannot be submissive. I gotta feel that love. You gotta make me be submissive. Which means you gotta and I will be submissive. That I'm a woman. I'm supposed to be submissive. That's I have to be there. I'm a helper. So a helper always asks the submissive, the help, they are there. I would be submissive, but you got to continue loving me to for me to continue be submissive. Again, I have rights as a woman. I have rights. So if you go behind that right, I'm not going to be submissive. I'm going to jump her. If you're not doing what you're supposed to do as a man, I'm going to put my pants on and I will come there and challenge you. But I'm not just gonna do it like that. You gotta put me in a position. You gotta not do what you gotta do. If you do your part, I'm doing my part. Definitely, I will be submissive.
No, but just to add to what you said, right? Now, when we're doing the research, we ask a lot of this old man them how come they have a successful marriage and stuff. A lot of them kept saying they have been submissive, and they did not. They also made it clear to us that being submissive, it didn't have like their men didn't have to give them reason to be submissive. They just understood that they as a woman need to be submissive, and they play their role. And at the end of the day, some of them are in their 60s, 70s, some of them in their
We're
80s.
talking
They still
about oh
married.
my. We're talking about oh my. We're in the 20th century.
I know we're in the 20th century, but we're looking at because sometimes when something keeps failing, you gotta go after people who are good at it. You gotta go understand what's making these other people unworking. That the new generation just don't have it figured out.
True, but this is the thing, right? If you look at back
Mister,
in the
I love
day,
you. The only way
back
you're gonna get a right answer when everybody finish talking before you
the
can come
only
in the last. You already
yeah, I'll just
All
finish
right, all right, all right.
one second. I will be done. Mister, I love you. Back in the days when you look at those women, those men were out there working. They was not borning babies, bringing in their house and screaming at you. These days, a lot of women work 50-50 with that man. If my man doing almost 80% of everything, definitely I'll be submissive. But then you don't disrespect me though. You're not. I will not take that. That those women was in the old age. They're even 60 years old. We're talking about now. Duh.
She's still talking about now. Yeah, let me hear from somebody else. Shale, talk to me.
Who?
You.
They get just said the thing at the same. They get just said the thing at the same thing over there. The same thing they get just said that a right there. So I don't get nothing to add to a. But
So you think being submissive is the key to a successful marriage or relationship?
uh,
How did it hard? Why is it so hard for women to accept to be submissive, but women want men to always accept to be responsible, especially in other areas in it.
Miss, I love you. Let me come here a little bit.
what?
Yeah. Shall I
So
say to
let me,
you?
yeah, okay, let me say this. These day men, even
Mm-hmm.
if you are
Uh-huh.
submissive and they are
Yep.
not ready, it's a waste of your time.
Yep.
So again, I'll get an example with
Yeah, yeah, Omar, you
myself.
always want the revenge. Go
Oh
ahead.
yeah,
You
because
always
I have
revenge me.
dealt my whole life. I have been in two relationships prior to my husband now. And if you ask people about me, they will tell you. I'm not gonna boast to their own face. I don't. It's not boasting. Well, to hell with that. It's boasting. But I'm not one of those women that if you have me, you have a great partner. I work. I do everything. You won't even go out there to ask people and be like, oh, you know that guy called up for them and say, oh yeah, I was in your DM before. That's just me. You will never hear any of that. And I've been in Iowa for 18 years. So tell me now, I'm a hardworking woman. I do everything. I'm not out there doing what I'm supposed to be doing with my partner, and I still got left. So these days, I miss it. It doesn't even work in a marriage anymore.
Yeah.
You can bend backward for a man who is not ready to be a husband or a partner to you. You'll be wasting your time. So
Thank you.
if you say being submissive to a man who working a marriage, that's not true.
Mm-mm.
This our generation is so backward.
Mm-hmm.
So even if you do everything like I'm saying to you today, two failed relationship I've been in. My first one was 13 years. Charlotte knows it was with her cousin 13 years.
Mm-hmm.
She was tell you the kind of woman I am. I'm a family kind of woman. And when I'm with you, I make sure I'm with you. If you don't want to work, that's how submissive I am. I will work and pay all the bills. We're all complaining. That's how the kind of woman I am. And I still have two failed relationships. So being submissive in the generation today, it doesn't work for your men that's not ready. So it's not us women that don't want to be submissive, but why am I supposed to be submissive for 13 years and it didn't work out? And then I found another one for 7 years, it didn't work out. So being submissive to people then like the men these days, I feel like it's gonna be wasting our time. A man gonna get what the heck he gets. And if he's not happy with it, we both can part our ways and go. And I know you can say, "Oh, Lofty, you're too harsh these days." I am because men these days don't even know what the heck they want.
He always trying to revenge.
Yeah, because that experience, I always speak for myself because I'm not speaking. Oh,
Mm-hmm.
maybe no. I'm telling you something that I've been through my whole life. So us being submissive doesn't even affect you in any way. You can have a woman with a gold sprinkle on her body and y'all don't want her. Y'all not even say want her. You
Yep.
can have everything that men want in you. He will still go out there and cheat on you and born kids on you and bring it home. And even if you forgive him for bringing the child home, he get mad at you for forgiving him and go back and go do more. So we are not the problem, honey. We are not the problem. Your men are the
I
problem.
know. Mm-hmm.
That's all I can. Somebody else can come in, but that's my intake.
My question is, who are we submitting to, and what are we submitting to? I asked that question in a group, like in the chat. What are we
Obviously,
submitting to, and who?
you submitting to your man in order to have a successful marriage or relationship.
For me,
Mm.
I will speak from my personal perspective, and for a lot of women that I know,
Very good.
Uh-huh.
submission comes easily. Submission comes easily when a man knows, when a woman knows this man that she's with, this man has wisdom and he has vision. And most importantly, the man loves her.
Mhm.
Women will submit easily. Matter of fact, you don't even have to ask her to submit. You do not have to ask her to submit. Before you get up in the morning, that woman will make sure everything is done, because we women,
You put it back.
the way you make us feel
Mhm.
automatically will make us to submit.
Yep.
This is why I asked the question when you posted it, who and what are we submitting to at this particular age and the experience that I've had in my life. I cannot submit to
Put it
someone
back.
who
Put it
I
back.
know it is that person not carry me anywhere. That person does not have a vision. He does not even have a long-term plan that includes me or my family. That person is all over the place. He is confused, and most importantly, he's stupid, because I'm using the word stupid a lot tonight, because a lot of men don't even know. A lot of men
For
don't
real.
even know how stupid they
Say
are.
it
They
like
think
it
they are
is,
wise,
sis.
but they're not. Because any man that does not have a vision and does not have a plan, he is indeed a confused and a stupid man. Why should I submit to that type of person? I'm not going to submit to you. So
Wait,
submission
you
for
are
me
you
is
referring to some of our brothers to be very stupid?
it,
Yes.
Yes.
yes,
Yes.
yes.
Wow.
I'm
You're
going
saying
to
they are
say it, and
stupid.
I'm going to say it not as stupid is not an insult, to be honest. If you're ignorant, you're stupid. Whatever you don't know, you're stupid to it. So you get educated from it.
Wow.
You get educated. My thing is, a lot of people, we just you just see a man that has a lot of age. He is aging, but he is not wise. They're aging, but they're not wise. Submission, again, I will state it, it comes easy for women when they know and see that they are loved, and the environment you created around them, it is a healthy environment, and they see that you're a leader. I personally, Vivian, from what I experienced, Lofty said it all. You can
Yep.
submit to a man, give him everything and do everything, literally cook from morning to night. Do all the bend down boutique you want to do in bed. Cherish him,
Shelly,
honor him. He will still go ahead. And this man is a confused and stupid man. That's the type of man I'm referring to. He will still go ahead and do the worst. This is a man that does not have a vision, but a man who knows that he's taking you somewhere, taking it. He has a plan. He has a 5-year plan or 10-year plans. He wants to be like take care of his family. He know where he's taking his family. This man submitting to him will be so easy. So I
Yes.
don't want you're taking men nowadays, you're taking submission to be something that it is hard for us to do. It's not hard. Just create an environment where I can grow, where I can trust you, where I can feel love, where I know that I'm protected and I'm the only woman in your life. Trust
Yes.
me, you don't have to even ask me to submit. I will do it within a heartbeat.
Yes.
So
Mm-hmm.
that's why I asked that question. Who
Sh-
and why am I submitting
Shelly,
to?
Huh?
Shelly,
I have
you seem to have a long relationship. You've been in a relationship for the longest. Have submission play any key factor in you maintaining, a successful relationship? How you, so, I mean, you being submissive, has it played any key role in your success so far?
Nope.
So you telling me that your relationship, you being submissive?
Mm-mm.
Hey,
Yeah.
hey, you are brave enough to say it.
Yeah.
yes.
But that's the truth.
You asked your question and she
And you
answered.
ask question, I say yes.
It
Who,
shocked
Shelly,
you.
do you
Yes.
know who are watching it live?
Myself, huh? But where you
Here
gotta,
we are very
yes,
honest and blunt.
yes.
So you'll get all our honesty tonight.
All our honesty you want from to know you get it. My sister they already say it. That's it. Everything they're
Wow.
saying, that's true.
I have a question for those two men. And I always ask all the men when they talk about submission, what is your definition for submission? Because
Eh,
when I know African women, they are one of the submissive people
yep.
I ever met.
The
They are
women
the
are
one
Uh-huh.
that will
talking about slavery,
take you,
Rachel.
sit on
Sis,
their feet and cook food for 12 hours.
Yes.
They will
Mm-hmm.
multitask. You will be with your friends drinking. They will be
Listen now,
babysitting. They'll
listen.
be doing this. What is your definition, both of you? Of
Let's
Uh-huh.
not
that?
let's not get things twisted. Submission and a female responsibility in a relationship, they are two different things.
It's my responsibility to cook.
No,
Then
wait, go ahead. What
That
is
sounds
submission
very
different to you?
disrespectful,
Eh,
though.
God.
It's submission and it's
Where
authority.
AJ? Where AJ?
no,
Because
no,
as
Female
no.
it
We
is
don't talk
now.
about
responsibility.
us.
What
We
is
talk about
No,
sex
female
tonight.
no.
responsibility, sir?
No,
Excuse
you
me.
take it easy. You take it
Yeah.
easy. Where
that's
Why
AJ?
the
you?
mentality.
What is
I said that
submission to
that's
you?
the mentality towards us that we're supposed to cook, we're supposed to clean, we're supposed
No,
Thank
to
I'm
you.
saying
we're
I'm
supposed to do this.
saying being
They
It will
will do
submissive
work.
it.
is different from a female responsibility in a
Don't say it like
relationship.
that. That's really rude. I'm sorry. It sounds very disrespectful.
No, but
So
I,
what
I
do you
didn't
mean
say
by
Honestly.
I didn't say
responsibility to
anything.
cook?
Oh, that somebody
They
assumed me.
win.
I haven't admitted to anything.
Elaborate
It
for
didn't
So
us.
say like
Elaborate
that.
for
They
us.
will we the women and send a memo come with money in here say we let material
no,
things.
But
Thank
I
you.
haven't
Exactly.
said woman will cook and clean. I ain't say anything. Oh, that somebody assumed me. I ain't say it from my mouth yet.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So I'm only saying a woman responsibility in a relationship is different from being submissive.
Okay.
We
Okay.
listening.
So now, when it comes to, for example, right, as if a woman in a relationship, it is your responsibility,
Mm-hmm.
it's your full duty to provide a man with sex. You get what I'm saying?
Where you get that from?
Not really.
Well,
Right.
no, I didn't say you must submit. Oh, I said it's your
When it comes to marriage, you need to be more specific to
yes. When
that.
it comes to
It's
marriage,
both for
yes,
us, both for us.
right.
Now,
No, but listen, listen. If I'm speaking from the man perspective, it means the man already willing to fulfill
I
his
will
aspect of
No,
that
no,
sex.
no,
But
no,
then the
no.
woman
understand.
got to
No.
come through. You get what I'm saying?
mhm.
Because it becomes a responsibility. Because the question here is your responsibility is things that if you don't do it, who else is to do it? There's no one else that can do those things. Then those are your responsibility. Then when it comes to cooking and cleaning, it can be your responsibility because the day you won't cook or clean, the man able to do the same. So we cannot narrow cooking and cleaning to be the woman's so-called responsibility. You know what I mean?
But you know
Y'all
that
take it easy with me
No,
now.
but
Y'all
in
take it
some
easy
homes the
with me.
men
Y'all
don't
take it
cook, in some homes the
easy.
yeah,
men don't
uh-huh.
clean. That women do all
We
those
clean,
things.
we
They do
cook, we take care of the
everything,
kids.
including working and
And
taking
we
care of
even
the
work.
kids.
Yep.
Yeah, breathe. That's how we were breathing through. You're
Yeah.
asking us.
So no problem. Cleaning
Ooh.
and cooking, we can still do that. We can do all that thing and we
Oh
can
my
do
God.
cleaning. We
No,
can still do
so
the
what
cleaning. We
I'm
can still
trying to
do the
say here
cooking.
is now when it comes to being submissive come into play where, for example, when the man want to undertake a project in the
Okay.
home or in the family, right?
Okay.
He proposed an idea. And to some extent, he need a woman to cooperate with him in order for him to achieve that. Now, in all common sense, the woman, there is logic in what this man is trying to do. It will help the family progress. It will be beneficiary to the children. It could even be beneficiary to the woman herself. But you just got some of those women who, for them to cooperate and be submissive in those type of areas, they just not they don't listen. You get what I'm saying? Now, when we're talking about submission, those are the aspect we're picking it up from. Because I know from what mountain you standing on, you just ready to chunk me over the cliff now so I can fall down. Yeah.
So, Mr. I love you. This question here is you say you propose something to your wife. Let's just speak from a wife and husband perspective, not girlfriend and boyfriend, because ain't no boyfriend and girlfriend should be submitting doing submission thing here. Okay, you say you propose something to your wife. Okay, a proposal come. I know women. We're always going to oppose something that we don't see clarity from. If you propose something to your wife that is going to be beneficial to your family, to you, to her and the kids, and she does not see a clear vision of that thing, she is definitely going to oppose. She will say, oh no, I don't, because she's not getting that you brought your vision again. You have to make her to understand. I don't think it had anything to do to submission, right? That because then a slave you're looking for. So just because you propose an idea, then she must say yes. Okay, automatically, yes, it's correct. Let's go with it. So because she opposed that idea that you brought, so she's not a submissive wife, then you are wrong. Because
Okay, but
when you
now let me break this down to you, right? Some women expect men to be financially responsible in a relationship, right? For the men to bear certain.
as you should,
Give me
because
chance
the
now.
Bible said that you
No, no,
should
no. Give
provide
me
for your
chance now. Give
family.
me chance. I'm breaking it down here. Some women expect men to be financially responsible in a relationship. So let's assume you find yourself in a relationship where the man is bearing about 80% of the financial aspect of things in a relationship. Now, if the man is coming up with new ideas that will benefit the entire family, you on the other end, your income or what you bring in is at this point is only 20%. So why are you like come today or tomorrow? If push kind of short and able to, cater for the whole family, what you there opposing or you against for what?
Well, you're
Because
taking
you
it.
are
Okay,
coming
so
or you
that's
against it and
arrogant.
you not against it. At the end
That's
of the day, you
Do
arrogant.
still
you know the
expecting this
reason?
man to provide
That's
for the
arrogant.
family.
Do you know the reason? Because relationship, marriage or relationship is a teamwork. When
Yes.
you're doing teamwork, everybody that went to school, you cannot just get us to know that I'm doing the project my way because I'm the one doing it. You gotta ask the group. Before you do anything, you gotta get my opinion on it, and we both gotta decide and choose one side.
Yeah.
And if I don't decide, and you think it's good for the family, I'm not doing it. This is the place most Liberian men messed up. You got to persuade me. You got to give me reason to, because women we are very smart thinker. We may not bring money, but we may be multitasking in our head. We may be looking at you. For example, African men say they want to go buy land back home, right? Oh, I want to buy land. My uncle want to buy land, or my auntie want to buy land. A woman already saw example. She heard example. Men can just pass foolishly. I said that's the reason why God may all have kids, because the mind we have, we can think beyond what men can think. No woman can sit down and say something bring logic. Then she said no. Y'all can just do things. Y'all the man, y'all can just do things because y'all do it. I make y'all can be talking, say, oh, when we cheat because we were just drunk or something. But when woman cheat, they attach to the man before they cheat, because we don't just jump on and do things like y'all. We think. We know why we do things, and like what we get answer for everything we do. But when they ask you, you don't even have answer. Oh, baby, I'm sorry. You don't have answer. So the reason is, no matter how much income I'm bringing in, we sign an agreement, a contract, which is the marriage certificate. It's a contract. In America, it's even the woman not bringing no money in the womb. When you're not signing prenup, you're divided equal share. It don't matter whether the woman is working or not. It's a contract. It's an agreement. So you don't have to say, oh, when the woman not bringing certain things, say the man bringing certain things, he can just say, oh, baby, I want plain plunge through your hair. He say, yes, honey, put it there.
I
No.
know,
She'll say,
right?
why?
I
How?
know,
Why?
right?
It's stupid. Go do it to your sister, not me. Duh. Ah.
I want to say something, right? Let me come in.
Yeah,
Mr. I love you is beating around the bush. So what Mr. I love you is saying here is that
let me say something.
You,
Quick. Because I love you ran away. Well, I think you're running out.
AJ, you ran away. He was looking for you. Where were you at?
No,
no,
no, no.
he gonna look for you.
I want to go eat something. I was getting hungry.
Okay.
So he just left me because he knew there was an attack.
Yeah.
Yeah, because why when he said
So
that,
what?
when the woman,
He said
first of
what? He
all,
said what?
he was
AJ
making my blood to boil, talking
repeat
about the
yourself.
woman not working and she home. Matter of fact,
Yes.
we do the most job. They even be home, and
Thank
now
you.
20% is not even 20% when I'm taking care of your kids, feeding you, making sure your clothes and everything is ready. I'm
Right.
doing more than you. Let me go to where you be a stay home dad. Let's
They
see.
will not do it. Mm-mm. They will not do that.
let I be honest, right? These days men submission, it means that they can go out there and cheat and do
Slavery,
whatever they want. And all you
slavery,
gotta do
yes,
is just say
That
yes.
is the one.
Okay.
yes,
Yeah, you okay. That all the women that what they talking about.
And then
yeah.
they can
Don't
use their money anyhow on a side check now or on anybody.
yes,
And
don't
you
say
just say
anything,
yes,
don't
sir.
rebuttal, don't fight
Because
them,
Mm-mm.
if
don't
not true, you must
disagree.
be okay
Just
with
be
it.
like, okay,
Yes.
All right, it's fine.
Mm-hmm.
It's fine. I only want you to have the submission you're talking about tonight.
Yeah,
It's
that's
not
why I
bad.
asked, what are we submitting to? What are we submitting? I'm
Yeah.
not going to submit to a stupid man. Like, that doesn't make sense.
Oh, baby.
I mean, can I come
No,
in?
I'm just not going to.
Ladies, can I come in?
Yeah,
Yeah.
come in.
Okay, yeah, with the submission topic here, let me weigh in here. For me, is I like a very submissive woman, but also I the man I have to be submissive too.
Yes.
Because
Mm-hmm.
I can't expect a woman to be submissive, then I'm not submissive. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Because relationship, I always say it's a partnership. If
Mm-hmm.
if you want the relationship to be successful, you gotta meet the woman in the middle.
Yeah.
Right? You gotta meet the woman in the middle. Let's take for example, my wife is a very religious person, right? Yeah, I do a lot of circular activities, but because of her, I had to change certain things because I want to be with her. I love her.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
She may not come to my events, but guess what? Every time I have a gospel event, she's right there. She's the first person I can purchase ticket. Because she said, okay, maybe I might not support my husband in his club events, in his other events, but he doing gospel event, I will be there. You know,
Yeah.
all she asked for me is, baby, on Sunday, can we go to church before you leave the house? Can we have a round table prayer? I have to do that too.
Yeah.
That's it.
If I don't do
That's
that,
it.
relationship will not work well. I tried not to
Thank
do
you.
that, but it was not working well. I said, well, if I love this woman, I have to meet her in the middle. So it
Thank you.
goes both ways.
No, I think Mr. Lovey one, if you're in that situation, you're gonna say, no, I'm not going to church. Then you say, yes, sir, man. I will not sit right there. Yes, sir. Coming to America and almost say when the guy asked the lady, what do you love? The same thing you love, sir.
Yes.
Yeah,
I
you
want that
see,
one.
so submission goes both ways. And I wish Mr. I love you was here. And I always say, yeah,
What Mr.
men
I love
love
you
women
was
to,
saying?
but
But
think,
AJ, I want to ask you a question.
yeah,
For you, will you agree and say submission come out of women easily when they feel that they are loved? Would you say yes to that?
I would say yes.
Thank you.
Yeah,
The case closed.
yeah,
We
easily.
don't have issue with submission. It's just the
No.
Yeah.
environment you provided. You
Yeah.
provide a healthy environment, we will submit. We will
Yeah.
even take out your shoe,
Yeah.
wash
Oh
your
yeah.
feet,
Because
do
remember,
whatever. Women are capable of doing all of those
Yeah.
things,
yes,
but we cannot do that to a boy.
Yeah.
Confused man,
It's
men who
stupid,
don't have
man.
no future and plan, don't you just all over the place. Everybody inbox then you want me to submit to you. Like,
Right.
come
Uh-huh.
on.
Yeah.
and I tell some of my African men, I think because I grew up here in the States, because I tell African men get mad when they cheat on a woman, but then when a woman cheat on them, now they say that woman are Asian.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
It's simple, brother. If you cheat on a woman, don't know. Don't be because you see men when they cheat, they can show very quick. When woman cheat, you ain't use that. Woman is just like cat. When cat poop somewhere, you don't even know. When dog poop somewhere, everybody.
I had an ex who tell me say if I cheat on him, he's going to die. And he can't take it. Literally told me
Yeah,
if you do it, I think I'm going to die. The things that I did to you when you do it to me, I'm going to die. I say you will die
it's not
because
gonna be
literally
hard.
that just for me smiling with somebody you fainting.
Yes. So I tell my African brother, I say, that's one of the reasons when we came in the Western world, most of our librarians are they exposed. We all got exposed because when you back home, we treat the women different. We want them to second to everything we say, but we
Yeah.
treat things different because we say, okay, we the men. We understand a woman is a helper, but she's not a slave. No,
Yeah.
independent too. She's a helper. Everything you gave her, she changed it. You gave her sperm, she make it into a children. You gave her a house, she make it into a home.
Yeah, because we're multipliers.
You gave her your paycheck, guess what? She budget it. So she's a helper. She's not somebody where we could just micromanage. I mean, I should be honest there. I tell my buddies, I say, you can just micromanage. It's not like back in the day where you got all these, you got the African women then back when you micromanage and then they say yes sir, because why? You go to work, you provide stuff. We understand you the head of the household, head of the household. But remember now, the woman is there as a helper. She multiplying everything you're giving her. All right, she multiplying everything you're giving her. So ladies, I mean, I'm on your side on this one because I try to be, to display or exhibit the African way in my relationship, and my woman didn't accept it. Nope. And I didn't want
Yeah.
my relationship to be, I didn't want her to lose my woman. So
Yeah.
at certain time, my relationship was shaky. At certain time, my woman kicked me out. I said, you know what? If I really want to go back, Yeah, yeah,
I can't.
yeah. So especially I marry a woman who's very religious. Who pray like 4 or 5 times a day, who go to church every day and talk about God every day.
I worked with Linda before. She's very, very, she's a very nice human being. Like, I'm
Humble.
not even saying it. A very, very nice woman. Like, you're so blessed to have her.
Thank you.
Very, very nice.
So where is the submission man? Hey, he
He
run
run
away.
away.
Yeah.
He go submit to a girlfriend.
He was supposed to
I
ask.
like how he asked Shelly, and Shelly
I
said,
did.
no
No, I don't
submission.
submit. Of course.
Because
He
guess
brought.
what,
I
Mister, I
love
love
the
you.
way
Just call me.
AJ did. I love the way AJ did. AJ said, "You bring your question, I will leave you to it and say
Only
something."
Yeah.
So I put you on the
he
phone.
said, Shelly, that you don't want to be in relationship for a long time. Answer the question. Shelly said, I don't submit.
No, but he just called me, Vivian. He said, Jenny, get back on that show, man. Please, I gotta go.
Oh, I see why he run away.
Well, think it
I
about
see,
watch that next
I,
time.
I
Yeah,
see
so
why he run away.
I told him, I said, Mister, I love you. Remember now that ladies' night. You're gonna get more ladies, and most of them gonna start. Yeah, that's why
I'm
he said,
not looking for.
yeah.
We
So
don't
AJ,
mind submitting.
But I
Submitting is not one thing. We just need to know who we submitting to and what we
I
submitting
know,
to.
right?
one thing I realized that African men, basically Liberian men, they like literally. I feel like they need to. I think you when we go around our women, our friend women, we talk a lot. We talk about learning from each other and learning how to build and be a good one. We learn a lot from our friend.
yeah,
Men go around our friend, they don't talk. So that's why most of them are very. They don't know nothing when it comes to relationship. They're just there.
But
And it is so sad. Like if you hear that you now, if you go around people, people hear your mindset of how you treat a woman. Somebody you will change a lot of people relationship. Some men just feel like Liberian women go that role in the home is just to cook, cleaner, and take care of the kid.
yep.
And now in the world we live in right now, it's not the case. You see, American men, other nationality, they be cooking, they be learning. They don't want that. They want women that will meet in the middle, that have dreams, that already
Mm-hmm.
start something that they can get together and make something bigger.
Mm-hmm.
But Liberian men
Mm-hmm.
will want you to come with everything, and they're not coming with nothing. In fact, even to teach them how to be romantic, you gotta teach them how to be romantic. You gotta teach them how to have morals. Some of them don't even know how to say thank you when a woman cook. But
No.
Yeah.
the woman bring food to you, so tell her thank you, kiss her forehead, and say, baby, I really enjoyed the meal. Thank you so much. Carry a plate, take the boom
And
from
it's
it,
not
put it
that
in
the
the
people
trash,
are
and wash
cooking
the
and cleaning.
plate.
When it
They
belongs to
don't do
women.
that. Some of them will eat, leave the plate and leave it. It will be sitting that thing. If the woman not change, and then they say the woman
Yep.
submissive. What's
Mm-hmm.
that? And then you can go party with your friend, you can go drink and chill. But the woman can't go out. When you go out, she will useless friend. What about you? You know a useless friend too? So they just view us to be somebody who can just sit in the house and say, yes, sir. It's not the girls in Africa. They're not
Our
educated. They don't know that right because they feel like because money. Because in Africa, they feel like the reason the girls submit so bad, maybe Africa, and I'm not making most of them now they're not like that anymore.
Right.
It's because they feel like they're getting that income just from that person. And when someone even now I'm making see dogs submit in America more, in Liberia, dog can submit. Dog be running around. You get out dog food, he will go find food in the market. He poo poo, he come at home. But America, he said, can your honey send her? She was saying, bang. Can you go send her?
Yep.
Because you giving her a treat. You giving the
Yep.
dog treat, you giving the dog food, so he was dead because you holding her needs. You know, brother, people hold the girls their need. They're holding that money. Before you can buy hair, you gotta go there. Sweetheart, my hair. Oh, go. America, we don't do that. You come home, you see our hair braided. We even buy
Yes.
our new houses. Mentally,
Mm-hmm.
we hold ourselves, we hold our children. You can go, you come out, you still me all to the same place, even better. So like, hey, y'all don't lie. I'll be talking say we're not submissive. Y'all still inside. Y'all wait for 2029. We'll still not change. Yeah.
Our Liberian parable says, scratch my back, scratch your back.
Okay. So, ladies, before we end the show tonight, I just want to ask you, because you know me, I let her ask you for your.
AJ.
But yeah,
So,
ask,
so
are you?
there's gonna be how you call it, say, a concluding statement. The question I'm gonna ask, so you just answer and conclude your statement tonight. Talk to the audience stuff. So before
Okay.
I ask this question here, I just want to ask this question. I want to tell the audience, thank you very much for tuning in here. We'll see you guys next Wednesday. We here every Wednesday. If you want to be part of the panelists, or if you have a subject matter that is more general, controversial, not anything personal, let us know. We'll discuss it. These ladies, we reach out to them to provide these topics, and we feel necessary to discuss it publicly. It's for learning purpose, entertainment, interactive, and informative. So yeah, but we're gonna close here in a little bit here. We got about 30 more minutes on the show here, so we're gonna ask the ladies this closing question here, so that way they can be able to give you guys some advice here. So we start with let's see here. Let me pick one here. Let's start with Shelly. Go Shelly, a little bit
Ah,
quiet.
a little bit what?
I said you quiet on the show.
Yeah, like my
So
first
Shelley,
time coming on the show now.
oh okay, thank you, Shelly. So Shelly, what is your and I'm gonna ask you a different question. It's not the same question. So Shelly, what did you learn from the show today? And your concluding statement to the audience.
Uh, the show was not bad. I enjoyed the show. I want to say thank you to y'all for bringing me on your show tonight. Yeah, at least we can learn from one another. I think I'll be coming on the show sometime Wednesday when the sleep when the sleep give me chance. Yeah,
So
but yeah,
what
thank you so much.
you welcome, Shelly. What you like to tell the audience? Any advice to the audience that watching?
Uh, I can no advice for the audience and I watching you.
Okay. Thank you. Well, thank you for your participation here. Shirley is reporting here from her current location is Sioux Falls. Yeah. So we move on to Rachel. This is Rachel first on the show. Rachel and I we friends. And, she hired me for a lot of her work. I can't wait to be in Bismarck, North Dakota. I usually don't.
We never.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I usually don't leave Des Moines, but it seems that this year I traveled to 8 different states. My business is expanding, and Richard and I,
We'll,
yeah,
we'll carry you around. We planning
yes.
to move you everywhere.
So, Richard, thank you for the opportunity you gave current situation to live stream your wedding. So, Richard, what did you learn from the show tonight? Any message to the audience?
Well, tonight was a fruitful night. I actually heard a lot of perspective view, and most of these women have relationship, and I actually learned that your relationship is your relationship. It's like your drawing board, your pen. So it's what you do, what comfortable for you, what work for you. And I
Yeah.
also happy that other women actually are literally we might all be from different homes, but we all know what we want. And most of these women out here on the show know what they want. That's why they are being direct and they're not afraid. And I like the braveness in their voice that they're not even afraid. They tells you, because this is reality. A lot of people facing these things, and some people just feel like when you say it means you're disrespectful or you're not a good woman. There's no good woman, so there's no good man. Not woman, perfect woman or perfect man. There's no real woman and there's no real man. We are all real, but it's
Mm-hmm.
just about how the way the route that you take your relationship too. So I learned that you just gotta do what fits you, what good for you. And it's not other people not better. That relationship not better. It almost the same. It's just one thing that changed. Maybe you guys are different person, different places you came from and stuff. But I learned that you gotta do what suits you. Put yourself in your coat and fix it comfortable on you. Don't wish for the perfect man and don't wish for the perfect woman or the real man or the real woman. We are all the same. You just gotta fit in and fix it and make it your way.
Thank you. So, Crew Queen, can you hear us?
Yes, I'm hearing you.
Thank you, Crew Queen, here for your first time, debut on the show. I really appreciate that, folks. Crew Queen, I will go way back. We have flashed a lot. This is my crew sister. Crew people, then they we're very hard headed, but she always been advocate in the community, somebody who disseminate information just like me here, and I'm so thrilled to have her on the show. President. So, Crew Queen, what is your advice for those people who just tuning in here or been following us when it comes to sustaining or maintaining a long-term relationship? What are your advice here? You've been in a long-term relationship. What any advice for them?
Just have a man that don't talk. When you are a woman that talks too much that in the public eye, have a man that is not in the public eyes and have a man that carry himself differently in everything he does. So I think that's what make my relationship work because I'm out there. people don't know my man. The only time people gonna know my man when they say, "Oh, I saw Crew Queen and that boy." That's the only thing they know, that boy, but they don't know my man. So, well, me, I don't have no secret because end of the day, I think everybody know me. I do my things the way I'm supposed to do it, and only thing I can say, I tell God, thank you for bringing my man into my life. I will not trade him in for nobody or anything in this world. I'm really blessed.
Thank you. Thank you, Crew Queen. We appreciate it. Sarah, can you hear me?
And can I say one thing, please?
Yeah,
When
yeah,
you're
yeah.
in DMI area, you're in Minnesota, out of state, I sell hair, I do shipment out. I also do bridal party. Like when you're getting married, you can tell your bridal party to order Pacific one brand of hair from me, and I will be able to provide. And the bride will get a 50% discount from that. When you bring your bridal party to buy from me, the bride get 50% off. So I supply wedding people are getting married with her and one or two things. So out of state, in Des Moines, anywhere you are, I can ship out there. So yeah.
Do you do decoration too?
No, I just go eat to your wedding and come home.
And when you come home now, then you critique the wedding.
When I no 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 no, I just when I come home, I it's like people just take my talk show to be different. When I used to have it, my talk show was about people that boast about their teeth. When you boast about it, and then it don't come out the way it come out, that's when I'm going to talk about your wedding. But my talk show was not about talking about just anything because everybody, all figure is not equal. I will not come and say I have $1,000 wedding,
I
and
got your
then I
point. True.
come, then I come out of it. Then I'm not, then in an apartment. I'm not even in a house. So how are you having $1,000 wedding, and then you in an apartment? You're not in a house. That's what my
Yeah.
talk show was about. But people took my talk show to be different. I was throwing shit. I was doing things, but no, it was not about that. But people never understand what it was about. So yeah.
thank you. Sarah.
Yes, I'm here.
Yeah, Sarah, always thank you very much for taking time off your busy schedule to always come on current situation, media, ladies night, high relationship topic to open. We really enjoy you all the time when you come on here. So what did you take away from tonight's discussion, Sarah, and how can we reach out to a lot of people, to build a network?
Well, thank you so much for having me. It's always great to be here. But tonight, just from a statement that Mr. Lovey said, and from reading the comments on the comment section, it makes me believe that there's so much for men, especially like I would say specifically because the ones that were commenting were like Liberians. They need to learn a lot of stuff because with the sense being now I see why a lot of relationships are breaking
Mm-hmm.
because there's no common ground, there's no understanding, there's
Yep.
no give and take. So, what I would like for us to do more, honestly, on this show is to touch down on those intimate topic, like not just any reckless, like questions. I'm not saying that, like, as far as the show started, I'm not saying that there has been reckless questions or reckless, like topic or whatever. But I really, really, really want us to take this serious because some people are learning. Some people like always on Facebook or social media in general, people are always watching whether you like it or not. So what we say or the way we explain things really matters a lot. And I really love tonight because there was like a light that was shined upon the darkness. I'm sorry, but I'm going to use Mr. Olavi as an example.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Mr. I love you,
You
but
watching? You watching?
but just from that, like for example, earlier Lofty was saying that he was being around the bush, which he was, because I'm sorry to say, I really respect your opinion. I really respect you, but I don't think you know what the word submissive means.
No.
I don't think you do, which is okay because we all learn from each other. This is what this show is about. Everybody brings their own perspective. With that being said, I always say a woman produces what a man plants in her.
Hmm.
I
True
always
that.
say that because a man are the leader. They are the head. They are the chief cornerstone of every relationship, whether they like it or not. That's why when you're dating boys versus men, it's hard for either guys to move along and build a better future and live. Choose wisely. Like, for example, the Bible says he who that finds a wife, not she that finds a husband. But at the
Yeah.
same time, when a man come to you and give you, his idea or ideal, test him, watch him, see who he is. Don't just jump into a relationship. And my sisters out there, you can freaking date without having sex, and it is okay. So when
Hello.
you get it, what?
I said hello. Good.
You can date without having sex because I've done it. Anything that I have not done, I would never emphasize on it. I have done it, and it showed me who the person is for real, for real.
Wow.
Within the space of 6 months, trust me,
Hey,
it
Sarah,
happens and it's a reality.
let me learn some lessons from you
You
because
hold him for 6 months without giving you cookies?
Girl.
even though I'm married now, but when I was in my prime, I
Mhm.
wish I have learned some lessons how to deal with all having sex. But anyway, I stop talking about this stuff. I'll just
Mhm.
I don't want my wife to go by and watch this live and be like, okay, this baby can be. So let's move
Mhm.
on to Lofty. Lofty, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
All right, Lofty, once again, thank you very much. You've been very consistent on the show here. We really appreciate that. Because of you, a lot of the girls are coming in, participating. Also, most of the girls are reaching out to you, saying that they enjoy the show. We really appreciate that. And let me tell our audience, like I keep repeating the show here. You can see how the ladies behave on the show. The show is all interactive. They bring a different perspective. The show is not, we are not gossiping about nobody. We generalize because all these things happen in real life. In reality, you want to use yourself as a reference, go ahead and
Yeah.
you don't have to do that. And if you want a drama show, you all know where to go. The show is just entertaining and informative. So, Lofty, for your concluding statement, that what is your advice? Because for those who in a long distance relationship, you in a long distance relationship and you're very happy with your husband 100,000 miles. What is your advice? How to sustain and keep a long distance relationship, also still be married in law?
Right. So, AJ, the one thing my one reason I'm invested in this show is because we come on here and we speak facts. No, because I'm learning from you, you're learning from me. So everything that we say here is something that we have been through, and that's something we have experienced before, and that's something that is really happening out there.
There you go.
But people are so afraid to speak on it because people will laugh at you, they will judge you. So you sit there and you let these things just like eat you up in your relationship. So if you want to hear everything that you needs to know, not everything, but some of the things you need to know in a relationship or marriage, I mean, our show is the perfect place to be every Wednesday night because we tells you something that is real that we have been through and that we are going through. So to answer your question is that my husband, yeah, I have been in 3 relationships, and this guy, he's literally is it. He's very humble, AJ. That guy is not out there embarrassing me. He's not. Like if I go to Liberia, everybody be like, "Oh my God, the captain wife is here." Like everybody knows. I'm not like. That's how much I know. That's my man, and that's why I'm so submissive to him. We women, we know when to be submissive. You don't have to tell us. We will be submissive if we. It comes naturally. So,
Yeah.
like a man will not like be loving to you, kind to you, respectful to you, and that's just the providing part outside of it. Because these days women will provide for ourselves,
I like
so
that.
we don't need a man to do so. But you will not have a man that's loving and kind to you, and you just rude to him. No, a man behavior is what we detect from.
Yep.
If you're a rude man, an arrogant man, I'll be an arrogant woman to you too.
Yep.
You can be, I mean, it's the honest truth. You can be a stupid man like myself and say, yes, I mean, to submit to you. No, it doesn't work like that. So,
uh-huh.
fellas, check yourself and see what is it that your woman is so rebellious towards you. See it in yourself as to why your woman doesn't listen to you. No matter how a good man still be rude to the man, no.
Mm-hmm.
We submit to a person who is kind, loving, and respectful to us. He can be cheating on me every day. I see my disgrading something to be like, oh yes, that's my husband. No. That's why I can proudly talk about my husband on Facebook.
That's right.
I proudly talk about this man everywhere. He has the means to go and cheat out there. He has a BMW truck. He has everything he needs and wants, but he's still a loving, kind, and respectful man to me.
And he's
It's been almost 4 years next month, and I have never heard or see any sign of disrespect. That guy, when I met at him, he said, "Baby, I am sorry. I'm still learning." So many of you people because you in America that you won't be rude to me.
oh
That's
wow,
not. He don't see it like that.
that's true.
He don't. So AJ, a woman know when to be submissive,
I
and
like
us not being submissive comes from the men.
Yep.
So
and
you please check yourself before you think that because we're working, we're making money so rude to you. No. I can be working and be making money and still be reaching to my husband and loving. Like I am today to my husband. I love this man with everything in me because he's respectful, humble, and kind and loving to me. So that when you're loving on your woman and respectful to her, she will submit to you naturally.
I like that. I learned from Lofty. She said submission comes naturally when it comes to woman, in a relationship. A man don't
Yes.
have to tell and say, baby, you have to be submissive. It can naturally based on his actions, based on
Yes.
God,
Yep.
his activities. And also, Lofty mentioned that what did she mention? You mentioned something very important. Oh, women nowadays just they are independent. They don't need men. Especially women in America, even women in Liberia now. I see most of them they are independent. They are hustling. They don't need men because this is what men usually do. Oh, I'm a provider. I'm provider. I'm taking care of you. I'm doing your hair. I'm doing. So women like in America, you don't tell women that because guess what? Most women here making more money than men. You know,
Yep.
in Minnesota, the women take care of the men mostly. Minnesota,
Nah,
yeah, I
nah,
know.
Let's
Minnesota.
talk for
No,
another
not
day.
for you, AJ.
Minnesota, I recall my
Minnesota, like, how we looking?
Minnesota. I'm not disrespecting all my fellow. I was just joking. I was kidding. Women does not take care of men in Minnesota.
Minnesota will come for you, you see.
Yeah, I was just joking. It's just a sense of humor. Yeah, yeah. The reason I say that because I really be boasting, and most women have 3, 4 jobs in Minnesota. So I be wondering, what the heck does girl have 3 jobs? What is
Yes.
she doing? Yeah. So I'm just joking. But anyway, let's move to my sister Vivi. Vivian's gonna be the last to comment tonight. We're gonna climax the show. Vivi, are you there?
I'm here. I'm here.
Okay. So Vivi, thank you very much for Vivi is our new panelist. This is her second night. She watched the show and she really enjoyed the show. Reach out to me, AJ. How can I be a panelist? I say, just let me know. We add in the chat group. So, ladies, those that want to be a panelist, panelist is different from guests. Let me just break it down. Panelist is we add you in our chat room. We discuss the topic behind closed door, and the chat room is a drama-free chat room. We don't want it to. You know how women, sometimes for the too much drama. We don't want drama girls in it as a panelist. We want girls in who get along with other girls. You don't have to be close. No, you just get along because what we're trying to do, we're trying to educate our audience. Yeah, so it's a
Mm-hmm.
free drama chat room for the panelists. Our current situation, isn't it? But if you say I don't want to be a panelist, I just want to be a guest, that's okay. Guest is that you just come on whenever we on and you join the discussion. Yeah, you don't have to be a panelist. A panelist is like a co-host, where, for example, if I'm not here, I can leave the screen and Vivian can host the show, or Mr. I Love You can host, or Eleanor can host, or what's her name, Sarah can host. Those are panelists on the show right now, so they can host if I'm not here. Guests will just be here to opine and give that perspective. So, Vivian, tell us here.
Before you go to Vivian, how can a one be one? Do they have to invite Lofty, you, or anybody?
Yes, it just I love T or me or Vivian. We'll just add you to the group and we'll welcome you. Then from
Voila,
there,
la.
before next Wednesday, we can throw up what is your suggestion about our next topic. We like for our topic to be more broad, controversial, and like love to say something that happened in real life, like reality that happened. Yeah,
Lofty are in your inbox right now.
AJ,
yeah,
AJ,
yeah.
la Vivian, when in Labrador?
No, that different Vivian or that Vivian.
Shelly, no.
Yeah. So
So we start taking, so we can start taking our shoes and start running away.
yeah, so
No.
Vivian, my question is,
Just kidding.
how can we gravitate to more audience to make the show more bigger? How can we reach out to different diverse audience instead of just Liberians watching the show? How can we reach out to different nationality? How can we embrace diversity on this show here?
Um, Thank you so much. You know, honestly, I'm for those that don't know me, I'm a very shy person. I like to like I like to mind my business. Although I can talk, but I have to really know you for me to be comfortable around you to talk. But other than that, I'm literally a shy person. But the show caught my eye because of some of the topics that they were covering. And at that time, I was really busy, so I wasn't on consistently. But I think this is a really good platform. This is a really good platform that women can come. And I just love, as for me personally, I think I'm learning and growing to just and shout out to Liz. Liz, I think I worked with you a couple of times, but shout out to your business that you started. May God continue to elevate your business. I'll definitely come when I get my money up to be getting some ways from you. I love to see women doing good and just, after their bag and just progressing into whatever that they want to do. But AJ, one thing I don't want to take the spotlight from on you first. One thing that you mentioned tonight that made me to have a high respect for you is just how you you give and take in your relationship, and I love that.
Thank
I
you.
love that you were not a man who are so full of pride and ego that you are not willing to
Yeah.
compromise certain things in your relationship to make it work. And I think a lot of men looking at that tonight, even though this is a ladies' night, some men might log in and say, okay, well, if this man that have, I mean, before I could even come on your platform, I messaged you and told you thank you for what you're doing for the community because this is an educational platform as well. I'm learning from you and you're learning from me. So when someone see that this man is having this type of longevity in social media and longevity in, helping the community, but here he is, he's still doing certain things in his relationship that is sustaining his relationship. That's a really good thing that can break that barrier. So that I want to shine light on that. And I think a lot of women just respect that a lot from you, and you're not just speaking just because you want to speak.
Thank you.
One of the things that Mr. I Love You mentioned that was very offensive, and I'm not trying to be offended. Some of the things he mentioned that, we should just be submissive and we should just say okay to whatever a man bring. First of all, we're in 2024, women are being getting their education up, they're getting their money up, they're getting their careers up, they're getting their family up. Nowadays, you want to walk out of a woman life respectfully, she will open the door for you, especially if she know that you are not adding or subtracting from her life, anything like that, she will definitely let you go. So women are not, we're not in the olden days where, you'll be financially abusive, physically abusive, and then you want us to submit. No, women now are wising up. So those kind of comments, I think it just shows where we are as a society, especially Liberian men and Liberian women. I really applaud all the women on here tonight. A lot of them were just saying things that I can relate to, that I can learn from, because I'm a single woman right now. So I still learn from people that are in a long-term relationship. So that's what I like about this show. Now, how can we expand our audience? I think we should be a little bit more aggressive. Aggressive in reaching out to different nationality, aggressive in bringing out topics that are not only relating to the African culture, but also relating to other culture. We should be more, before we bring out a topic, let's do a little bit more of a research and see what is going on out there. That way it will draw the audience attention. But we should, I don't know what's the limit in the panelists, but I think every panelist should have that responsibility of just reaching out. Hey, we have a show and we're covering this topic tonight, can you join, can you do this? So once we do that and we bring people on here, I mean, once you bring two, the two will bring four. That's how we can reach out. And I just think we should try to get more guys on here, in our community, that even though it's a ladies night, but I would love to see few of the panelists on here that are guys, so we can hear from a guy perspective as well. Yeah.
Well, that was well said, Vivi. I really appreciate that. And like Vivi said, even though we did this on ladies' night, but guys are also can be your panelists. We have right now we have four guys who are panelists, but I think they haven't been on the show in a while. Vivi, when the show first started, we have Vance. Vance was the one that came up to the idea. You reached out to me and said, JD, since you are on social media every day, you are promoting the people seeing your face every day. Can we just come up with a thing called Ladies Night? I thought about that. I said yes. But due to his schedule, right now, he works 3 in the morning. So usually when he comes on by 9 o'clock, you have to sleep. So once in a while he will come on. Vince is one of the panelists. Mr. I love you. He's a funny guy. Y'all forgive my partner. He
What
has
that the man will say he can't apologize to his wife?
I love you. Because I love you. Don't worry, we'll catch him. Yeah,
I
yeah.
think somebody in the comments said we shouldn't limit it to just the Liberian community. That's right.
And
We're not limiting it to just
just
the
to let
Liberian
you know,
community.
AJ, from what I said about blue jeans, like you already know, I already in the Liberian eyes there for my Lazy Keep It Real.
Yeah.
One of the media they just posted my conversation, so I guess we'll be
Oh,
having more people coming this way because just from what I said, I think somebody just screen recorded it and then they just posted, they tagged me in it, everything, but I'm not responding to every guys and then
We,
what
we,
they like.
we'll get
but
more
what
people
thing in that one say that they gotta record?
because
I don't know, but they tag me in it, all the stuff that you already know. Anything I come from out of lazy mouth is something different.
yeah, it's a contract.
You
So
see that
Lazy,
somebody that
At least we
AJ
know you
please
have a fan. You have a
AJ
fan, sis.
Lazy is
AJ
trying to be opinionless. Will be.
AJ.
I'll reach out to Rachel and Shelly too. We want to make the show more inclusive, like Vivian said that we will try to reach out to different nationalities. Because for me, I embrace diversity and inclusion. Even though that we all Liberians, we all have the same accent. But guess what? The show is not only open to, it's not limited to Liberians, it's limited to Africans, it's limited to everybody. Because what I'm trying to do next year is I'm trying to reach out to some of my, doctors, friends in America and just invite them on the show because there will be more of giving good education on the show as well. This one guy, he's a psychiatrist, and another woman, she's a sex therapist. So I'm trying to reach out to them. Yeah,
We
yeah,
need
Hello, and some of your panelists too
we
are health
need
workers. Don't forget.
we need
yes,
more
yes,
therapy.
Some
yeah.
of your panelists are health workers, so I think you should include them in that.
Okay. And ladies, I also want also congratulate our friend, our panelist, Vivian. Vivian just got her BSN. So
Yep.
congratulations.
Congratulations.
Right there.
Yeah, yeah.
Congrats.
We just got BSN. We will be bringing Vivian and the two other girls on for a special coverage, just to encourage other Liberian girls. And we know you're working two jobs, but guess what? You can still go to school part time and graduate. Because women are I don't want to say this, but back in the day, women used to be second class citizens. But you look at America now; it's very competitive. Even though they're still trying to say women are second class citizens, but you got women CEOs. Women president. Women are doing well.
Mhm.
Women is not only good for all. We want to take them for sex in the bed or maybe cook
Yep.
or take care of the kid. No, they are.
No, we're wising up.
Yeah, they
And
are.
let me just say, AJ, to be honest, we're not just wising up in the education realm, like we are wising up mentally. You cannot
Right.
mentor a woman mental health now.
Yeah.
Like she knows her peace. Like she will get rid of you in a heartbeat if you're messing with her peace or mind. Nowadays, women are just, and I love that for us. Honestly, I love it. Education is not the only accomplishment now that women are doing, just to even raise healthy kids and responsible kids for the society. That's a whole different accomplishment. I personally think Lofty has a grace. Like I don't know how that girl, I have two children in it, man, but Lofty has raised some beautiful girls, and you never
I'm good, man.
five, like you never see them one day they look like any kind of bumped up, to respectfully saying her kids are always need respectful young women that our society can look at and say definitely these are kids that were raised. So that's an accomplishment, you know what I mean? So women now are on a whole different level.
True.
Yeah,
Thank you, Vivian. I appreciate it.
and all you guys are I'm really appreciate that I'm big thing and appreciation to you guys. I'm very proud of you. Most of you guys are excelling in life here. We should be able to uplift each other. And one of the things I
You
want to
say I should I make money for ugly men? Oh my god.
and one of the things I want to leave with you guys and the Liberian people that are watching this show here or the other people is let's take away that mentality is where when we are like crab when we in the bucket when one crab trying to go or everybody trying to bring her down. No, let's try to
Mhm.
up that particular crab to go and get the opportunity and spray. But yeah, but ladies, thank you very much. I think the show was very
And
interesting.
just before the show end, I want to say something like all the panelists and everybody. It would be so great that like when the live start, we all share like 25 pages, whatever pages you connected to, share to them before you join the live.
Yes.
So if you share to 5 pages, I share to 5 pages. Everybody that comes share to 5 or 25 pages will be able to be will be other people will be able to hear us. But don't just when you come on the live, because people the only way people hear us if because everybody we have different pages that we all connected to.
Yeah.
Like for me, I have other pages, I have different nationalities. So I'm gonna share it to all of them. So you share to all of them. In that way, as long as the live be shared to like at least 200 or whatever pages, as everybody, all the participants share it to, it will bring more different connect and gravitate to more people that not only part of the Liberian community.
I agree. And folks, and we who are getting more viewers to never, I know one thing about current situation, we don't focus on the viewer, we focus on the message. If I go, I run the show from my personal page, but because my personal page, I did not live stream from it today. I rather use the current situation media page because my personal page, I do a lot of community promotion, so that page is kind of crazy right now, yeah. So, I got more viewers on that page. But guess what? Let Richard said, let's share, we'll reach different demographics, we'll get more viewers, but it boils down to the message. Like I said, we don't the viewers will come, yeah. If you start tearing somebody apart right now, I don't care what kind of page you own, you'll get viewers. So that's not what current situation is about. I know you guys all know me. I started that controversial or maybe personal attacks, personal discussing personal business from the beginning of my network, and the viewer will have. I say, you know what, that's not the goals and the objective. So what I did, I switched. I said, no, if I want to be different, I don't want to be that drama on other shows. Then let's change the vibe. So we change the vibe. We gear toward most information, gear toward positive. Who told you that positivity don't sell? Education sell, positivity sell. It don't always have to be drama. Sometimes when during the positive conversation, something might pop up. But yeah, but let's continue to share. The show gonna get big. And if you on the show here, the lady said, if you having any business, you want to advertise your business at the end of your concluding statement, do it. That's what you are paying this for. If you want to inform the audience that you're having a wedding coming up or event or some kind of seminar, do it. Nobody will stop you. Take the opportunity to do it. So, ladies, next week we're going to be discussing something very hot. We're going to add you guys in the chat room, those that want to be panelists. You'll give us our topics and let's fire it out. Let's continue to share. We'll live stream from Facebook and YouTube. And next week we'll be live streaming from Instagram. So we'll get different audience from Instagram, from YouTube, and from Facebook. All right, ladies. Hey, good night and happy holiday, compliment of the season, and extend my salutation to you and your family. We love you guys.
We're not
Bye
bye.
guys.
Happy
We're
New Year,
back on you
everyone.
guys. You're not doing the
Happy New
show, okay?
Year.
Yeah. All right, folks. That was it. If you missed this episode, make sure that you tell your friend to tell that friend that Ladies' Night Hot Relationship Topic comes on every Wednesday, 9 p.m. Central Time. We are very informative, entertaining, and educational, and also informative. Next time we'll play some music in the background. But big thanks to these ladies. These ladies, I'm not paying them. They didn't have to do this, but they did this because that's what made us grow the community. Thanks to Lofty, thanks to Vivian, thanks to Crew Queen, Sarah, thanks to Shirley, and thanks to Rachel, and thanks to the other panelists. One of our panelists' birthday was yesterday, but maybe she's still celebrating. Is our homegirl, Princess the Boss. All right, thanks to her, thanks to Ventica. So eventually, you guys will see most of these panelists there. And also, big thanks to our viewers. This is what we do. Like I said, we are not focused on 1,000 people watching. On the message will disseminate. Eventually, people will come and tune in and watch. Thanks to our participants, our viewers. That's what we do. Our viewers always follow up, and we like to get involved. We read our comments, we respond to their comments because our viewers make up who we are today. So if you are watching from any parts of the world, thank you very much here. And like I said, but that joke I did with Minnesota, it was just a joke. So I hope Minnesota guys and don't come for me, but most of my buddies live in Minnesota. So the high looking in Minnesota now. But ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much. Happy holiday season, compliment of the season. Hug your family, hug the kids. Call your family, tell them, say, Happy New Year. It's almost 2024. So our first segment, our next segment of the first show in 2024 is going to be crazy. We're going to talk about 3 or 4 topics. I know these ladies, they're going to give us some very, very important discussion, controversial discussion, reality discussion. We can't wait for next Wednesday. We kind of slow down on our political discussion because of the holiday. We've been very busy here. But remember now, this is our schedule. Monday, we do Monday recap where we talk about promotions. Anybody want to do promotion? You come on the show on Monday. It's a free promotion. We talk about community events on Monday. We call it Monday recap. Tuesday we discuss uh diaspora, Liberian political sport. That we talk about politics back home. Wednesday is ladies' night. Thursday, discuss about politics. Friday, we go out there in the community. We live stream to events like baby shower, weddings, and stuff, or some kind of private event. We do that on Saturday as well. Sunday, we discuss we will be discussing religious topic here by Pastor Success. So the schedule will be coming up here. Yeah, usually Sunday we discuss politics, but Pastor Success will be taking over Sunday while he discussing more about religious discussion. Yeah, yeah. But thank you very much. Thank you very much. I'm tired. I'm exhausted, but I'm also thrilled that the holidays is going well for me and my family here. But I love you guys. Stay humble. Be very submissive, and wow, be humble. Not only submissive, but also be humble. People that you interact with on a daily basis here, just be cool with them. Those that you have grudge or animosity, let it go. Let it go. One life to live. Let it go. Don't create grudge or animosity against somebody. You go, low bam, the person died, then you want to go to that funeral and be smiling. No, that grudge and animosity. It don't take us nowhere. We should not be too pompous. We got one life to live. It's not like we're living here. When we die, we go live somewhere else. No, one life to live. So live it to your fullest. Be nice to people. And the year is coming to an end. If you had some problem with your friends, reach out to them, call them, say, hey, bye. Speak out like brain English. Hey, bye, let's just leave this. Let bygone be bygone. Let's move on. Give your friend that wet flower or that flower while they are alive. Don't let when they die, then you come to that funeral and say, oh, you know what, you're preaching. They are unaware of that. So, yeah. So let me move. Okay, I got this very important call here. I have to take this call, but littles and gentlemen, thank you very much here. Good night and hello.